What's up, my lovely bears? I just realized, I'm like, hey, I forgot to put my bracelets on. I'm going to have to go and grab those. What is up on this fabulous Wednesday? Let me go through and say hi to everyone. Thank you so much for being here and for joining us. Totally love you guys. So I'm getting as close to the top. Wow, we've got a nice crowd in here tonight. Very cool. Hope you all are doing well. Ann Palmer, what's up, girl? Lotus Girl, Towing Neil, my sister from another Mr. Miss Amy, Eris, Andrew and Gnomes, Maraid, my beautiful wifey. I love this crowd. I really do. You guys just make me so happy. Like, I know the people I'm going to see in here. Stella David, welcome, welcome. Ghostdragonzw with a super chat right from the door. I guess I'll let him out of the basement a little early tonight. Maybe I'll throw a mattress down there for him. Blue Cross Roseanne Shauna, what is up, guys? Heather Nikki, hey girl, did you get your personal today? I sent it to your email, but let me know because they've been popping them in the spam folder. Mr. Larry, I'm going to have your birth chart and your what's the word? The concise, the super evolved meaning of your personality. I've got it almost ready for you. I know it's been a while, but it's going to be well worth the wait. It's so good to see you in here. Paranormal Pixie, what's up, girl? Class was moved, so I get to hang out early. Amazing. Sweetly Morbid Bear, see you when you get back. You're probably already gone, my beautiful elfin goddess. Ghostdragonzw, good to see you here. Fancy meeting you here. I feel like I'm glowing. My lights are way too close to my desk, and that's the problem. Vixen Doe, hey, girl. Crowley, okay, I'm here, geesh. Nikki, what's up, boo? Star Sister, yes, absolutely. Judy Wheeler, what is up? Richard Elmore, Nutslap, my favorite name to say. Christina Bell, coming up as Jenna. That's okay. I've been called a lot worse, girl. Pam Cakes, now I'm going backwards, so don't worry about that. Who's that? Oh, that's Christina Bell again. I think we're good. I think that's everybody. So I'm going to bring the dragon out of the dungeon, but I'm going to bring him out and then pop us out real quick and pop us back in so that I can be on a certain side of the screen that I like to be on because I'm OCD. So give me one sec. He's like, freedom, I won't let you down.
Look, the sun.
He's actually in my basement right now. So
yeah, but she lets me open the shades once in a while.
What's up, Mr. Ghost Dragons? How you doing on this fine?
Not bad. Just chilling like a villain or chilling like a dragon in the basement.
Chilling.
It's pretty chilly down there. She won't give me no coal.
Chilling like a fly on the ceiling. So, guys, I don't have a poop ton of decks tonight. I tried to mix it up a little bit. I feel like I keep going with the same decks, but that's what I'm being drawn to. So, we'll see what we got. Remember, if you have any reason why you need to not have to wait very long, like if you have to leave for any reason, is pretty much the only reason. Or if you're brand new, which there's nobody yet, let us know so that you don't have to wait a while for your reading. And I know that a lot of people are like, that's not fair. But you guys know, like, if it's midnight right now, then, you know, I want everyone to get a reading. So, and the new people, you know, they might sit there and be like, this is B if they really have to wait. Why'd you do that?
Because I love you so much. Mm-hmm. You can turn it back if you want.
I don't know. I was actually considering, because I don't know what's better to see the
I feel like I'm kissing the screen.
But with the card, I think it might be.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Can you make me smaller?
No.
You sure? Wait, let me do it. Let me do it. Oh, I guess it won't.
All right. I know what we got to do.
Now switch this back.
Bam!
There you go. Okay, that way you got that.
Yeah, this way you guys can see the card better. So why don't we just jump right in and get started? Blue Crossroads, I'm going to just read for you and Shauna as I normally would, unless you want me to wait until you're back in, because I just saw now you said you're going to be in and out. Got something I'm monitoring going out west. Right. Uncle Bones too. What's up?
Oh, Uncle Bones.
Nick, why are you freaking out?
I'm nicking out. I'm freaking
Who's
out.
first?
Actually, Ann Palmer. Ralph Rip. And then after Ann is Lotus.
All right, Miss Ann. Let's go with Heal Yourself. I do have 2 new decks. One of them is the Spirit of the Animal, and it's playing card size. There is no book, but the details are on the card. So I thought that we could do those. I don't really need the book, but it makes it a lot easier. Yeah, I realize you can do that, but I trust you that you're not going to, Crowley.
You better not.
Ooh, Vixendale found her Celtic cross and dragon pendant.
Ooh. I like to see the pendant. My mom had one. I don't know what she did with it. My mom's Irish.
Screen is changing size in like 1998 all over again. They're the solar flares that Ghost Dragon and I were just talking about. Jarvis! I knew we were missing someone. Now we are complete.
I already have him right beside her anyways, because I knew he'd pop in sooner or later.
All right. And let's see what this week has in store for you. There are some things I'm going to talk about with you guys throughout the reading, as I always do, like my new business, but I'll make it quick, guys. I'm not going to bombard you with that kind of stuff. All right, Anne, you got family and tribe, and it's card number 20. And we're still in the retrograde, guys. As soon as I popped this up, it was my Wi-Fi kept going out. I thought we were going to end up being later than we actually were. All right, Anne. Be very discerning with other people's opinions. Become aware of how the beliefs of your family and tribe are influencing you. What did you learn about relationships, money, and opportunities when you were younger? Ask yourself, am I still carrying some of those outdated beliefs? Am I trying to seek love and approval from my family by doing what they want me to do? An important question to ask yourself is whether you are living your life in order to make someone else or yourself happy. This card asks you to examine your loyalties, family beliefs, superstitions, and rituals that have power over you. Let go of anything that is not serving you. You are also being asked to face your fears of being different and embrace your uniqueness, even if others don't understand or approve of your actions. Often, working with your energy centers, in particular the root chakra, can help you release past limitations and hurts, increase your confidence, and help you manifest your desires into physical reality. So, I mean, this is a pretty basic card, Anne, and I think we've talked a little bit before about people pleasing, right? That's something I really still have to try not to do. You know, putting myself out, even when I'm extremely uncomfortable, just to make someone else happy or to try not to offend. This is specifically talking, though, about your family, okay? Is there someone in your family right now who's recently popped back up or who's been there all along that is taking advantage of you in some way? Okay. Are the things that are coming out of your mouth, say, like, just say, for instance, you have your sister over for dinner and you start talking about politics. Just say, horrible thing to talk about at the dinner table, but let's just say it somehow comes up and you just go along to get along. You just agree with everything that they say. Are you doing that, not just in those areas, but in all aspects of your life, particularly with family? Now, this could be about friends too, tribe, we're your tribe, right? You don't have to pretend with us. We all love each other for our uniqueness. But Anne, this week, I really want you to think about that question. Are you just being agreeable to avoid conflict and possibly to make people like you? The universe is saying it is definitely time to step out of that. I'm not saying you have a sister. I was simply saying, I was using that as an example of what I was talking about. Lotus Girl, I'm going to use one of the new decks on you. And that is the Quantum Oracle, which showed up just in time. I got my new shirt on. I got my new nail on. Got my moon earrings. We're doing it with the moon today.
Got your dragon on.
I do have my dragon chain that Ghost Dragons got me. And I also, you can't really see it because, again, my lights are so bright because they're so in my face. And I also have on the Infinity Cross that Damien got me for Mother's Day. He also got me a Rutgers shirt. And he gave me one of his biological father's work shirts
That's cool.
because his family wouldn't give me any of his ashes. They wouldn't even give my son any of his ashes.
That upsets me.
I think they thought that because they're Catholic that the entire urn had to be buried.
Yeah.
That's why they buried them in the first place. Peppa, welcome. All right, let's see what is up with Miss Lotus Girl. There it is. Taking steps. And these cards are a little different in that the color on top, this says number 4, intention. There are 3 more before it. So it's like spirit. What is that?
I just moved the camera.
Oh, I thought you were showing us something. I'm like,
no, I was just moving the camera.
It's like spirit, individuals, people. I don't know. There's 5 different parts to this deck. So you got it's not the card number 4. It's a number 4 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and it's intention. Okay, so it's energy, people, intention, events, spirit, and cycle. Okay, they're all different suits, like playing cards. So I thought this one was going to be really cool. So let's look at intention, the card of taking steps. This is actually really cool the way they did this. A woman is ascending stairs that lead up to a beautiful sunlit palace. This card is telling you that there are some steps you must be ready to take in order to move forward to your goals. Now is the time to identify the specific tasks necessary to accomplish your desires. You may have been on this journey for some time, but you're ready to consider a wider perspective and try a new approach. It's a good time to stop and take stock of where you are, how you got there, and which direction you want to go in next. Your move forward may concern something personal, like a new diet, or even some change in your mental I read that so wrong, or even some mental changes. It could also be moving forward to a new job, a creative endeavor or business venture, or perhaps a new place to live. But there's an inner energy at work here. You're preparing to take steps into the unknown. So plan your next move and muster up your courage. You are ready to advance. Lotus Girl, this reminds me a bit of the Fool in the Tarot, right? It reminds me a bit of, kind of like that. It's the first card in the traditional tarot, and he's starting his journey, and he's going to end his journey at the World Abundance Blessing. I've been saying this in my my recent personals that I've been doing. Ann Palmer, hold on. If that's the case and you're not doing that for sure, be on the lookout this week for people who are going to try to get you to change your mind about something you're adamant about. Should have said that. Johnny Yuma, welcome. So Lotus, it's like, it's taking a leap of faith. It's what is your intention when you get up every morning and go to work? When you get up every morning and have to deal with the BS you have to deal with, when you're looking for drivers, are you manifesting and really setting that intention? Are you really prepared to do whatever it takes to come out? That's what I was saying. I've been saying a lot in my personals lately that in this community, those of us who are sensitive in some way or have gifts or abilities, or who are just seeking spirituality, right, in our group and outside of it, people who are drawn into here and have no idea why, right? We're either starting another dark night of the soul, in the middle of a dark night of the soul, but I see a lot of us coming out of the dark night of the soul. And what this card is saying to me is that you are so ready in your spirit. Your guides are ready to guide you out. You're ready to come out of this dark night of the soul finally. But there is something holding you back. And whether you know it or not, what's holding you back is fear of the unknown. What comes next after this? Like, what do you do next? And I feel like communing with your guides, really working on your third eye. I'm going to have your monthly for June in a couple of days too. So working on opening up your third eye. And you know what I would suggest? Aligning and balancing all your chakras. The reason a lot of us don't become fully advanced spiritual beings, and I got this from some ETs I was channeling with, and I've heard it said before, other people who have conversations with ETs, the reason is because we work so much on our heart and solar plexus and third eye that we forget about the rest of our chakras, and we end up very awakened, like half of us. And even though it's the half with the brain and the mind and the third eye, it doesn't matter. Our entire bodies have to be aligned in order for us to spiritually advance. Okay, so I would really work on that. Hilton Whittlewood, welcome, and you are next on my list for personals. All right, who's next? Salvador.
Amy or Amy, AI.
Amy.
Yes.
Smoochy.
Sorry
Rachel. Hi, guys. So good to see y'all. Smoochy, smoochy.
Smoochy. Bad little Smoochy.
Gotta love it. Amy. Let's use the Energy and Spirit Oracle. I've been using this one a lot in the personals. It's just a really great deck. It's very insightful. Yeah, Salvatore, so nice to see you. Rachel, so good to see you. Have you gotten a reading in here yet? I can't remember if you were here last week or not. I know you were in last night's, and I did speak to you, and I'm going to check my emails again tonight. But I don't remember if you've ever gotten a reading or not from me. All right, Amy, this one's for you, babe. You got card number 14, Family Tree, reversed, and it's about expansion and legacy. Dargo, what's up? All right, Dargo, let us know when you're back and when you're not, so that when I call your name,
yes, please.
I'll know if you're here or not. All right, Amy. The family tree reversed indicates some sort of disconnect with family members or close friends. This could come in the form of temporary falling out or simply a long-distance move. There could also be a delay in a hoped-for marriage, pregnancy, or adoption. But even if it's a significant separation, take heart. Although divorce or the severing of a previously strong tie may seem overwhelming at first, there is a deeper message here. Reversed, the tree reveals the roots of your situation reaching up to heaven. You and your family are connected to spirit from previous generations and into future ones. The strength and wisdom of your spirit, family, and distant ancestors can help you move through any difficulty. Look for lessons of trust and self-reliance. Love yourself through this time, and you will definitely look back on the change as a very good thing. Affirmation: every soul is a part of my eternal family. Many loving relationships are expanding in my life. Amy, I feel like this is exactly what it says it is. You're having some kind of separation from someone who's really important to you, blood related or not. There is definitely some kind of disconnect. And unfortunately, I do feel maybe not that it's permanent. I'm not getting a permanent, it's so hard to explain to you guys how I see this in my head, how it's shown to me. I'm not getting a completely permanent, like there's a chance it could be renewed or reinvigorated or whatever in the future. But for right now, it has to happen. You and whoever this person or these people are, right now really need to separate. You've learned your lessons from them. They've learned their lessons from you, whoever they are, whether it's one person or a few or many. I feel like this is the breaking up of something that's dear to your heart, like a divorce or like, again, I'm going to bring the sister in because I don't speak to any of mine. You and your sister just can't get along and you finally had enough. The universe is encouraging you to break those ties with people, okay? You're allowed to break those bonds if the relationship is not offering you anything but heartache and strife. And I would really sit, if you don't know who or what I'm talking about, this week, sit and consider who has been using you, manipulating you, trying to use you in some way, or simply being vampiric, bringing you down. There is someone like this who you're either very close to now or were very close to for a really long time. And that's why I thought like the sister bond. There is someone in your life that you've just outgrown, okay? And there's no reason for you to put up with their nonsense and BS anymore. Someone just came in and said something. Nicholas Shaughnessy said, "Hey, Mairead," but I saw you and I'm like, oh my God, who met?
Yeah, he came in, I didn't say hi.
You did not watch your personal reading yet, and I did send that to you. So check your email, and if you don't see it, then check the spam folder. All right, who's next?
Eris. Sorry, I almost screwed that up. Eris. Then after Eris is Andrew.
Eris, I'm going to take a chance here and use the Animal Spirit Oracle. You did watch it? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going to check my email after this. I just looked earlier and I saw, so I thought maybe you didn't get it. D Ocean Steve Woo, what's up? Rachel, what's the verdict? Did you get a reading from us yet?
I don't know if she has or not. I
don't
remember her there
remember.
last night. I don't think she was here the week before.
Give me one sec. My Red Bull is here. Thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
Watermelon? That. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love you.
You started. Love you, ready?
Yeah, we're on.
All right. Love you too.
Hello, sir.
That's my sweetie poo husband.
Hello, sir.
What's up, Steven?
How you doing?
I'm good, buddy. Just chilling like a villain.
That's what I've been doing all day.
He just said that.
Okay.
I just said, yeah.
All right, I love you. I'll see you later.
All right. Love you too.
Thank you. All right, now we can get this party started. All right, Rachel, we're going to bump you up on the list so you don't have to wait too long because you are new, girl. Lotus, I know, right? He is. He's my sweetie poo.
Nope.
All right, Eris. This is going to be interesting. Ooh, you got the polar bear, and it's the mystic card. Know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. So, I'll let them know you all said hi. Ghost is my sweetie poo too. So, okay. I feel like you have been facing some adversity. I mean, obviously, we all face adversity in our lives, but I feel like something going on with you, Eris, like this is something that keeps coming up. It's not like a steady thing. It's like it pops up here and there, and it's something that you have to deal with. I don't know what that could possibly be, but that's the energy that I'm getting. What this is saying is you have abilities. Whether you believe it or not, whether you understand what your abilities are or not, I guarantee you, if you think back on your life, you will think of things that are like, oh my gosh, I do have abilities. Like you could be a mind reader, telepathic. Most people know that as mind reader. You could be there's some type of ability that your refusal to accept it has kept it dormant. Now is the time. The universe wants you to take whatever this adversity is and apply your abilities to it. Okay. When you really sit down and try to commune with your guides, and if you don't know how to do that, you can ask any one of us. You can reach out to me. It's really time for you to accept your abilities and start using them to your favor. And that's not take advantage of them. Like if you're telepathic, I don't know how you can take advantage of telepathy, but you know what I mean. It's time for you to start learning who you really are and what your purpose here is. And I think whatever the adversity is that keeps popping up in and out of your life constantly, that seems to never go away, is because of your refusal. I don't even think you're doing it on purpose. I don't think you're against having abilities. Your refusal to, or subconscious refusal to accept that you do have abilities. You are able to figure out these problems. You really do need to have faith in spirit, in your guides and your angels, that they're going to help guide you and bring you into the right place. Thank you, Judy. Any adversity you are facing, and I do feel like for some reason I'm feeling attack, like you're being attacked in some way, not physically, but someone's like attacking your beliefs, or it could actually be you questioning yourself, like coming into this group and maybe learning so many new things, and now you have to question everything. There's some big questions surrounding you that I think is causing you a little bit of fear and a lot of not knowing, like unknown, and what the universe is saying is just come into your abilities, commune with your guides, talk out loud to your guides. If you don't want to sit there and meditate and you're not ready for that yet, just talk out loud. I'm going to get up and just fix these lights. Just give me 1 second, guys. We also have to talk about something that happened, and I talked about it last night. Much better. We also have to talk about what happened last Wednesday quickly, but we don't have to do that right now. Who's next after Eris?
It was pretty weird.
Melissa Nicole, what's up? Nordland
hi,
too.
Melissa.
Hold on.
Sorry.
No, I'm just Andrew.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
He's next, actually, too.
Okay, and he was saying just keep chat respectful, loving. We all love each other here. We're all, there is actually a dragon card in that deck.
Yes, and it's a pretty one, too. It's almost the same colors as the one you got on and he got. If you look at it, it's almost the exact same color.
I still have that card. He is not getting his hands on that costume.
Till he behaves. He's got to be a good dragon to wear dragons.
He was bad today, boy.
He was ornery, wasn't he?
Woo. He was like looking at me doing things, and when I was getting mad, he was smirking.
Yeah, he's playing you.
He's playing me like a fiddle because he knows. And then when I yell, he's like, "Who's the best? Who's the most beautiful mommy in this house?
He knows
Who's
how to kiss
the best girl in the world? Mommy, I love your hair." Mac, thank you so much and welcome.
A true man.
Who just asked me a question about Sagittarius?
I saw that and it went by. I'm having trouble scrolling on my YouTube for some strange reason.
Somebody, Judy Wheeler asked.
Was it Judy?
I believe it was Judy. Yeah, I keep.
See, I'm not getting all the.
I'm not either. You got to go to YouTube to get them. Lotus, I see.
Oh, it was Judy right here.
Is that a Sagittarius trait? What's that? Oh, thank you so much. You're so welcome, Nicholas. Sincerely, thank you. I definitely appreciate that. Is what a Sagittarius trait? I'm not sure. Oh, Melissa's here. Shh, everybody, stop talking about her. Shh, I told you guys. Nicholas Shaughnessy again. Thank you so much. Super chats, PayPal, Cash App donations, always appreciated. And Andrew, it's your turn, boo. Andrew, I'm going to use the Ravenswand with you. And then let's do Rachel, okay? Because she's new.
That's fine. I was going to suggest that.
Okay.
I'm ahead of the game there, Loki.
Dragons cannot be spirit animals.
Yes, they can, actually. They are considered an animal.
I don't know about that because it is true that they're not technically animals.
Well,
but they are animals, aren't they?
They are animals.
That's like saying a unicorn is.
I had an argument about this about a month ago, and I'm like, nah, who said they weren't real?
I don't know. Unicorns, that's like I think saying a unicorn isn't an animal, and I've seen them. I don't know, guys.
A cryptid is a version of an animal. We're animals, so.
Nicholas, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that validation. All right, Andrew, let's do this. Oak endures. Wow, what a fierce looking card. This wolf is like ready to throw down. If the lawnmower, if you guys can hear that too loud, let me know. Check this wolf out.
Oh, I like that.
When Captain Ulfar sails north, he knows he faces terrible danger, but he cannot refuse, for he has made a promise. When his crew storms ashore, the war cry, "Oak endures," goes up, and they surge ahead, stoic and unflinching. Ulfar embodies dedication to see things through, even if it means walking a dark path. He is a hard taskmaster, but he will not judge you for falling. To Ulfar, the only crime is to say, "I will," and then slink away with your tail between your legs, having never even tried. Andrew, this card is telling you that, if you have any fears about a new adventure, a new endeavor, a new job, it's time to face them and, again, take that leap of faith, okay, like the Fool in the traditional tarot. What this is also saying, though, is you're a warrior, okay? You're a fighter. So don't make promises that you can't keep, all right? Not to get religious, but even in the Bible, Jesus says, don't promise. Don't swear on anything. Don't promise. Just your word. Make your word be enough is what I'm trying to say. So I feel like you probably do have that reputation where, like, if you say you're going to do something, people know you're going to do it. It's not like, oh, okay, Andrew said that he's going to, lend me $20. I better go ask someone else because just in case. I don't get that feeling from you. So I just want to say to remember to keep that up. And also, a message that I'm getting is for you not to take on things you really don't want to. Don't commit yourself to things just to make other people happy, again, with the people pleasing, or just because you're afraid of trying something new. What this card is basically saying is you're a warrior. You're going to survive through it. Another day is going to pass, right? goddess willing, God willing, and you're going to get through it. So don't slink away. Always make sure you step up to the plate, especially when it comes to something you promised or that you committed yourself to do. All right, Rachel. I'm going to use the energy and spirit. There you go, Vixen Doe. I mean, that makes sense. We all have different experiences with dragons and unicorns and mythical creatures, you know. A lot of people in here who believe wholeheartedly in everything we talk about and who have had experiences, and even people who have abilities will draw the line at believing in the Fae. You know what I mean? So it really just depends on your belief system, but that does make sense. All right, can I have a card for Miss Rachel, please? Archangel Raziel, card number 10, and you got it in the reverse. Wisdom, inspiration, and Akashic records. I'm also getting that 10 is going to be a significant number for you. If not this week, definitely this month. So if you constantly see the number 10 or 10s in multiples like 1010, like on the license plate in front of you or on the clock, that's just your angels letting you know that you're on the right path, you're on the right track. Nick, before you go to sleep tonight, you better let me know so I can read you, because I know you too well and I know what you're going to do. You're going to be like, oh, I'm so tired. I got to leave right this very second. No reading for me. It's not happening. Rachel. This card reversed marks a time of frustration or confusion. You feel uninspired and unsure of what, if anything, could move you forward on your journey. Perhaps you've lost your previous enthusiasm, or maybe you've never quite figured out where your interests or passions could lead you. This angel reveals that it's not too late. Your soul is whispering to you, gently prodding you to find your true purpose. I got to close this window. I'm so sorry, guys. My wife is filming and doing readings. Let's mow the lawn. The angel. Okay, wait. Perhaps you've lost your previous enthusiasm, or maybe you've never quite figured out where your interests or passions could lead you. Rachel, this angel reveals that it's not too late. Your soul is whispering to you, gently prodding you to find your true purpose. Consider the activities that you enjoy. Your calling could be anything from baking to building, teaching to healing, writing to dancing. Raziel can bless you with the wisdom and inspiration to follow any path you desire. Meditate on each option that calls to you. Make sure to keep a notebook near your bed or meditation chair. In fact, as you're falling asleep or beginning to meditate, invoke Raziel's presence and consider the issue, project, or question you have in mind. The guidance will come and your passion will be ignited. Your affirmation for this week: a river of inspiration flows to me and through me. I am supported and blessed by Raziel's enlightening revelations. Rachel, this is another one that kind of goes along with the theme of the week, right? So what are your abilities and where do your passions lie? I'll give you an example. There are so many things that I got myself into and they're all great things, different shows that I'm doing on different channels and starting this and doing personals and reading here and writing for that one. I was so overwhelmed, I nearly quit everything. I had like a mini breakdown 2 weeks ago and I said, I can't do this anymore. I have to focus on what's the most important, not the most financially beneficial, the most important to me and my mission here, my journey, right? Giving these messages out, being a listener. I am able to give these messages and it is one of my jobs, but my mission is actually I'm a listener. So like picking and choosing is not going to work anymore unless you're making choices involving your abilities or your soul purpose. Even if you don't have any abilities, what is your soul purpose? What did your soul incarnate this time on earth to learn? You may or may not know this, or you may just be finding out. But what the universe wants you to do is, again, commune with your guides. If you need some guided meditations, I can send them to you. As a weekly for this week, maybe sit down and write the things you want to do, like start a business, become an astronaut, whatever it is, the universe is saying you can do it. You just have to claim it. You have to affirm it. This week, don't back down. If you want something, go after it, even if you fail, because a failure is going to be a part of the process to bringing you to your soul journey. Like I mentioned to Lotus Girl, we're either just coming in right in the middle of, or finally coming out of, at least for a couple of months before we're right back in one, our dark nights of the soul and going into spiritual awakening and ascension. I feel like you might be right in the thick of it or just beginning. I don't feel the coming out yet, unfortunately, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, because when you come out, you're going to come out so much stronger, because you're going to come out with your divine purpose. I would really look into what that is, okay, and really try, if it interests you. If it doesn't interest you, then maybe ask for guidance on how to move past that. But the fact of the matter is, we all have a soul journey. And if you're in this stream and you're in this group, you're
on a path.
You're being called right now to kind of activate, Who's next?
Okay. Meriden Chris, Lady in Pink.
Hilton, that was for Rachel. All right, Miss Mermaid. I don't want to be cliche, but I am going to use the mermaid deck for you. There's another mermaid deck I'm getting possibly this month, maybe next month. This one is Oracle of the Water. I think the other one's like Messages from the Sea or something. Nick Y, that is the smartest thing I've heard you say in the 13 years I've known you. Give me Frank's Red Hot or give me death. I'm sorry, guys. I love it.
Oh, I use this stuff.
I can't believe I met him that many years ago on MySpace. And we went on a date with his little 4-year-old daughter. It was so cute.
That's so sweet.
His 4-year-old daughter who just got her driver's license. Okay, how old am I right now? This is real life.
I was going to say no.
He messaged me yesterday. He's like, Tasha ran out of gas. I'm like, wait, Tasha? All right. Mermaid with Pink Lotus. Pink seems to be your color. It's like red, but not quite. It's actually my favorite color today, too. Close your drowsy, drooping eyes and come with me to paradise. Leave your cares for just an hour to focus on a floating flower. Let the water soothe your flesh and leave you rested, fit, and fresh. A fair mermaid drifts languidly among a tangle of lily pads in a tranquil lagoon. A single pink lotus blossom adorns her hair. A second floats nearby in the pool. So relaxed is she that her slight movements do little to disrupt the surface of the water. Divination message, make an effort to relax. Mermaid, stop what you are doing and take a deep breath. It's time, girl, for you to relax. You are not selfish, and that can be a blessing. Helping your loved ones is an important part of who you are. But sometimes it's okay to set aside your worries about others and take time for yourself. Maybe you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed. Try not to let it wear you down. Instead, try these relaxation techniques to improve your health and well-being. 1, close your eyes and imagine a personal paradise. What do you see, hear, and feel? Let yourself become engulfed in these sensations. Allow your breathing to become slow and even, and notice your energy flow throughout your body. This will help you feel refreshed and rejuvenated. 2, take a hint from our mermaid friend and let yourself be soothed by calming water. A walk near a beach or a lake or a rest near a bubbling fountain can bring inner tranquility, as can a bubble bath. Are you finding it difficult to relax? A change in environment can be most helpful in reducing stress. A short getaway for some pampering at a spa could be just what your body and mind need to chase away that stress. Marie, we've talked about this before, girl. Okay. Chase Life, what's up? We've talked about this. You giving too much to others and there's nothing left over at the end of the day. My hair is killing me right now. For yourself. Okay. It's really time, Marie, for you to think about the things that you love doing and the things that you enjoy and the things that make you happy. I feel like you really are. Like, what do I say all the time, guys? Ad nauseum. You can't drink and you can't pour from an empty cup. So when you're constantly giving out straws for people to sip, so to speak, and people are just coming along taking sips, how are you refilling? you're getting to the point where you have nothing left to give. And I do feel like whether you realize it or not, you're becoming spiritually drained as well. You're becoming bogged down by life. And the reason is you're not enjoying much. Yes, you're doing things that are fun. Yes, you're smiling, but you're still giving too much of yourself. Now, if this is not the case, okay, I'm getting a message definitely this week. Look out for spiritual and emotional vampires. Okay, I feel like there are going to be not a long-term thing, so I don't think it's anyone that you're super close to, but like I see this vampiric energy surrounding you while I read this card. Okay, so keep your guards up, your boundaries up for sure, and remember, saying no in and of itself, the act of saying no in and of itself is not being unkind. Okay, you are allowed to say no.
Chris.
Mentally, there you go. All right, Jarvis. Mentally exhausted lately at home is true. So listen, even if you don't realize what's causing that, I'm telling you right now what the universe is saying is causing that. Okay, you are focusing. Even if you're not doing, giving, mentally you are. Okay, we have to watch our thoughts and our mental processes too. So please find some time just for Mairead. Okay. I would even take one of those protective ritual baths where you pour a handful of salt into the tub. As long as, guys, like if you have sensitive skin, like I always get people that are like, I can't do that. I don't know what to do. like I'm sure there's a way that you can do it too. Pour a handful of salt in the tub. Stay in for no less than 15, no longer than 25 minutes. Okay. Get out. And if you can dry your hair and stuff, if you decide to wet your hair, which I usually put it up so it doesn't get in the salt water, and just air dry, because that teeny tiny thin layer of salt, it's not going to have any kind of effect negatively on your body. And it's going to keep a barrier up until the next time you shower, at least for a day. You know, I shower every other day and I wash my hair every 3 days. So however long before you bathe or shower again, you're going to have that protection. And those, I'm telling you, you're going to need that this week. So I would even consider doing that. Jarvis, let's do the Quantum Oracle. You're so welcome, my beautiful angel, my beautiful mermaid. Women bathe every day, don't they? I don't have time to shower every day, to be honest. I shower every other day and I wash my hair every 3 days. Now, if I can sneak like a quick shower in, but like when I just jump into the shower and just like clean myself real quick and jump out, I don't consider that really bathing. I don't know. I guess I shower every day if that's
wash and rinse.
Yeah, if that's considered a shower, just jumping in and like washing myself.
It's a wash and rinse. You run in,
and
wash up, rinse, and out.
I put my hair up. I mean, I don't consider that a shower, but I guess, yes, I bathe every day if that's considered bathing. But like for me, bathing is like taking like a long soak in the tub or a really long shower just laying there. Guys, my Wi-Fi is being a little
yeah, I'm watching you.
Yeah, no, actually showering every day, depending.
It dries me out.
Yeah, it can dry you out. I feel like, I don't mean I don't clean myself every day. I just, like I said, I don't consider popping my hair up, jumping in and quickly. And I don't know what crotch rot is, so I feel bad if anyone has that problem.
You don't want to know. Yeah.
Bomb the shower. Yes. I was just going to say that when you said you put a bath bomb in. I was going to say I like shower bombs as well. Okay, you got energy card, which is number 3, and it's the card of letting go, and you got it in the reverse, Chris.
Nick.
I'm so confused. Okay, let me just go to the front and find it. It's really hard to
Which deck didn't come with the book?
The Animal Spirit.
Oh, okay.
Because the explanations on the card, and it's they have one with the book, but I just thought it was really cute. That's my problem too, Smoochie, why I have to jump in every day and at least clean myself, because I sweat like for no reason. I could just be like sitting here doing nothing and I sweat like, you know, I weigh 600 pounds. All right. Energy. Okay. Energy number 3, letting go 65. I'll get there, guys. I'll get there. Jarvis. They're called shower bombs. I don't know if you can. I'm sure you can use a bath bomb. They're called actually shower steamers. I think they're called. When I'm going to be making them homemade as soon as my spray business takes off. When this card is reversed, it reveals a personal attachment that's so significant it's affecting the quality of your life. Perhaps a dishonoring person or activity is holding you back, or perhaps you're desperate to achieve a certain desire. If so, you must banish the urgency and the desperation. That attitude blocks your conscious intentions, projecting a dark vibration instead of joyous receptivity. This card reversed is warning you to surrender attachment and start making mindful choices rather than simply reacting to what happened. Identify your happiness by the joy you choose to bring to your life every day, not by some future event, escapist behavior, or unfulfilling relationships. Let go of those unhealthy attachments and continue to work on your goal without obsessing about it. By choosing patience and peace today, you will manifest real happiness now and attract more in the future. Your affirmation for this week: I release unhealthy attachments and make choices that honor me. I move toward my own objectives with joy and trust. Boy, this is another one that could be my card. And I finally did it though. You know, I finally released it. And I'm like, I hope that, you know, my family stays with me throughout what I'm trying to do. Chris, this is just saying, like, don't be obsessive, bro. Don't let something haunt you to the point where you can't focus on anything else. And if you're only focusing on the end game, then you're not enjoying the journey. And it's not even so much about enjoying. Like, of course, you want to enjoy the journey and you're supposed to, but you also have to have the experience. So if you're rushing to the finish line, you're not experiencing the run of the race, right? We're supposed to run our race as well. And I don't know if you know what your mission here is yet. You've been with us long enough that you probably should. Besides gerbil milking, like, what is it that you're supposed to be doing? Sorry, my hair is just, I'm uncomfortable because I parted it weird. Yeah, I don't want, I could see the comments.
You're as bad as me.
I can see the comments already. It's like, oh, all she does is play with her hair and talk about her nails. I don't know why all my trolls sound like that, but yeah, Chris, just try to stop and smell the coffee. Stop and smell the roses. Black dragons, welcome. You're going to get there. What you're trying to manifest in either a romantic relationship or in business, I'm kind of getting it's one of those two things. It is going to happen, but it's going to take a really long time if you don't stop, slow down, and really like enjoy the little moments, okay? Enjoy the, you know, enjoy all of it and understand that even the negative is going to bring something positive to you because you're learning on a soul level. So try not to obsess about anything. Try to just enjoy something. Say it is a romantic relationship, just for example, so I can make a little bit more sense here. If all you think about is that person and you want to talk to them every single second, you could be, one, overwhelming them, and two, you're setting a dangerous precedent for when you actually are spending time with the person or with them. Just enjoy the conversations you have. Enjoy the time that you have together. You know, still continue to live your own life and do your own thing so you don't fall into codependency and that kind of crap.
Stella's next.
Stella, I'm going to use the Lantern Oracle. Yes, upside down. He pulled it reversed, which means upside down. So when someone, not all of my cards have reverse meanings, but more and more lately they do. So when someone pulls the card reverse, I show it to them how they pulled it. Don't worry about it. I got this, Smooshy. I got this. But I would love to see you stand on your head anyway. Standing on your head prevents crotch rot. I haven't heard the word crotch rot in so long. I had to like think for a second. I was like, wouldn't she just accused me of having crotch rot? No. All right, Miss Stella. Ooh, wisdom in play. Card number 3. Our intuition knows more than we do. which is true. Playtime is where we express what we subconsciously know and learn with increased ease and depth. When we playfully engage with life, it magnifies our openness and ability to be present in the moment. That's what I was just telling Jarvis. Be more present. A state of playfulness is when the mind relaxes its control and censorship over the expression of our spirit self's wisdom. In states of play, we can freely explore ourselves and our ideas without the fear or the burden of real life consequences. Activities of emotional relief and reprieve can be enjoyed, and in such carefree moments, solutions to our problems often occur to us. This is because play and creativity take place in the hypothetical space of make-believe, visualization, and imaginative problem-solving. An inner subconscious knowing can be accessed and expressed through intuitive action and reaction. Stella, the maiden, is blindfolded with her head facing upward. She pours her spirit self's energy from one cup directly into the other with no spillage. She appears to be relaxed and in a state of play as her intuitive pouring is achieved with exceptional precision. This demonstrates the potential of one's inner knowing and guidance to wield results that are superior to those of logic and reason. Now is the time to prioritize play. It is through playfulness that you open yourself to receive solutions to problems. At every age, play is the gift to yourself that keeps on giving. The mother's message: honor the value of play and the unexpected insights that arise from it. So I'm getting a twofold message here. The first one is get out and have some fun, okay? I don't want to hear any excuses, Stella. This week, go and do something fun just for you or with a group of people. It doesn't matter. As long as you're having fun, because a major, major problem that you've been kind of mulling over and going over and over again in your head, I think you're going to come to the answer. If you go out and do something like bowling or fly a kite or go to the beach and build a sandcastle, like whatever it is that you're able to do, I would recommend doing it solo. But if you want to bring other people along, that's fine too. It doesn't matter what it is. Okay. Be playful, try to laugh more. The second message I'm getting for this week, though, is your intuition is trying to tell you something. Okay. Your intuition has been yelling, screaming, holding up signs. I don't even know how else. Oops, hold on. A card fell. How else to say it? Your intuition has been really, really on point lately, but I think you are not connected enough with it because you've been dealing with some really serious stuff, okay? And you haven't taken the time to sit back and relax and enjoy life. Another one who needs to let go of control. Am I frozen?
No, you're not. You're good.
Okay, my Wi-Fi, man, I'm telling you.
Mine's freaking out too, so don't feel bad.
Let go of control, give it over to the universe, and pay close attention to messages that are coming in your mind that you know are not yours. That's your guide speaking to you, your ancestors, that's spirit, okay, telling you what you need to do next, if you're on track, if you're on point, where you're going wrong. You really do need, Stella, especially this week, to pay attention to your intuition. What does your gut say? And follow it without worrying, if you're offending somebody else, or without question. Follow it. If you want to go right and your gut is really telling you to go left, and you're with 5 other people that are telling you to go right, break off from the crowd and go left. It's that important this week.
Listen to it.
Yeah.
Listen to it. Sometimes your gut works a little better than your heart when it comes to situations. Or your heart can do the opposite too. So always listen to what's going on inside you.
Yeah, so I thought of you the other day when I posted a meme on Facebook, and it said if a threesome is sex with 3 people and a foursome is sex with 4 people, now I know why they call you handsome.
He's next, so you can go ahead and just stay on.
All right, Nikki Bear.
Actually, Shauna and Blue Cross are next, then Nikki.
Oh, okay.
Then Nikki then Nikki. No, sorry, Heather, Nikki, then Larry.
All right. So
Nikki is a little bit.
It's actually Nick Y. That's
Nick Y, yeah. Confused. Yeah, he's after Vixen, and that's a little bit.
Okay, so Blue Crossroads and Shauna. So I'm going to do Shauna first, and I'm going to use the animal spirit.
And then Heather and Larry A is after her. I can't talk. Larry, Heather, Nikki, and Larry's after Blue Cross and Shauna. Sorry.
Stella, thank you for that validation that it was spot on for sure. I'm not allowed to mention that on stream, but I had it twice too, and it almost killed my husband. So, and it killed my stepfather. So, been there, done that. Miss Shauna, you got the squirrel. Always prepared. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future, and life will give you all you need. So, Shauna, I believe what this card is saying is that you've been following your intuition, also going with the flow. Like, no matter what life throws at you, you're going to catch it. And you're getting to the point where you can like catch it with your eyes closed and with one hand. Like, you're super prepared, whether you realize it or not. I don't think much shocks you anymore. I'm getting the feeling of like, nonchalantness, like, oh, well, that's another thing. That's another thing. I'm also getting the message from the squirrel of play. Just like I just said to Stella, maybe get out and have some fun, or even have some at-home fun, do something that you love to do just for you. Also with the squirrel, again, make sure that you're prepared for anything and everything like you are. I don't feel like this is telling you to do something. I feel like it's validating what you've already done, the preparation you've put in just to life, knowing that whatever comes next, you got this. And I feel like this card just wants to be a reminder of that to you, Shauna, for this week. Whatever comes next, you got this. You're going to make it through. Remember, positive self-talk, positive thoughts, and verbal manifestations. Watch that negative self-talk and watch that negative. I don't think it's so much self-talk as that negative thought processes, like catastrophizing, which I'm the queen of it. Lighten the F up. Yes, that too. Chase Life wants to know if he is on the list.
No, I threw you away a long time ago.
Blue
You're on it, Chase.
Rose.
Hey, Chase, as soon as I see you, you're a little bit ways down there. If you need to go, let me know in a little bit. Let me knock some of these people out of the way first.
Blue Crossroads, I'm going to use Into the Lonely Woods. Every time I put my cards out, I don't know why they end up upside down. Most of the cards don't have reversals. All right. Gimme. Going deep.
Ooh, I just got the chills.
Card number 7. We're going to talk about what happened last week one more time, too, if we can find the right time for it. Maybe at the end.
That sounds cool. But yeah, I just got you.
Deep, Deep Blue, welcome.
Oh, I didn't snuck in.
I'm not an astronomer. I don't know. Blue Crossroads. There are times to walk, and then there are times to swim. The path has taken you into the waters of the deeper self, your unfelt emotions, the mysteries of the psyche, the flowing nature of who you are fearful to be. All these mysteries can be explored now. Sink into the subconscious and know it is safe for you to be within this watery place for a time. Feel the gift of the silence, the calm, the weightlessness, and the depth of this world. You are a part of this, just as you are part of the air. Do not stay at the edge of the lake. Walk into the waters and let them go over your head. The beauty of water will open your eyes to the beauty of the emotions within you. Blue Crossroads, I feel like what this is saying is it's okay to let go a little bit. It's okay to not have everything under control. I feel like something could be coming in. I'm looking at the planning of Shauna. So maybe something's coming in this week or in the next couple of weeks where you may be a little bit shocked by it. What this card is saying is it's all right to, first of all, we're dealing with water, going deep into your emotions. Okay. Shauna's a Pisces, is she not? Because I was going to say you could be dealing with a Pisces. And I know you're a Libra, but really allowing your emotions to come out, not feeling like you have to be the strong one, you two leaning on each other. But Blue Crossroads, I think it's really important that you don't bottle anything up this week, okay? I feel like if you need to get lost and sink into your emotion for a day or two, like, do it. Get it all out. If you're angry, be angry. If you're upset, be upset. If you're happy, be overtly happy. If you're feeling romantic or, passionate, be that too. Whatever you're feeling this week, I feel like is going to be amplified like 100 times more than normal. And I just feel like this is telling you to like be prepared for this. And I do feel like it has a lot to do with the emotion, okay? With allowing yourself to feel certain emotions that perhaps you've been blocking for a while.
Okay, ready for your next two? Heather, Nikki, and then Larry.
Heather, Nikki, are you still here?
I hope she is. I hadn't seen her for a while, but it's really weird. I can't scroll in chat on YouTube for some reason. I have to hold the bar.
Really?
Yeah, it's really weird. I don't know what happened. It's just so strange. I've never had that happen before.
YouTube is so fickle lately.
Oh, I know. Okay, Heather, one more call. We'll give you a little time, and then we'll go ahead and do Larry.
Larry, you're still here, right, Boo?
I believe he is. He just thanked me for letting him know, so I know he's
all right. Very cool. So, Larry, for you, I am going to use the Faery Reflections Oracle. You're welcome, Cosmo and Shauna.
very good, folks. I will come and see you play one day.
Yes,
Real
we
soon.
will.
I want to go
at some point, and I'm gonna hit like some haunted places.
There's some places down there.
Steve Stockton and I were supposed to do that. Maybe like next year. But it's probably gonna end up being me, Ghostdragonzw, Ray, RJ, like the family, just going and hanging out with you guys. I want to visit some subscribers, but I also want to visit some haunted places, see Blue Crossroads.
I know, I'm all over the place.
All right, Larry. Well, you and Jarvis are always talking about haunted stuff in Ohio. So
Ohio's crazy. Cincinnati's real crazy along the river. He knows that, right, Chris?
All right, Larry, you got change. Expand your flexibility for change, and you'll enjoy the vitality of life ahead. Change. Larry, at times it has a way of pushing you out of your comfort zone. Regardless, change depends on how you see it and how you understand it. The adjustment time is getting used to change will vary. Getting used to change will vary, but changing from one condition to the next can upset control over the dependable outcomes familiar to you. Paranormal Pixie, I'm so there. Change never seeks a resting place. It lives within the flow of your spirit, always dynamic, always striving for greater awareness. If you allow yourself to change before you're forced to, there will be a lesser feeling of upheaval. You will be able to move forward more easily and be flexible without the intense stress that may be experienced if change were resisted. Allow yourself to ride out the storm and the waves will carry you home. It's not necessary to remain consistent with the old you. Change brings about personal growth through the transition from one set of conditions to another. Through change, you're still you, just stronger and wiser. The fairy of change drifts across the sunrise sky with her daughter, releasing butterflies from painted boxes. Butterflies are symbols of transformation as they flutter through life with joy. They're a living illustration of self-development and act as harbingers to the endless possibilities of change. These two fairies have butterfly wings representing the spirit of change within all of us. Overcoming the fear of change is like a dose of nutrients that will help lift you higher to make and adapt to the changes that are truly needed. The mother fairy looks ahead and reflects confidence in her ability to sometimes step back or out of herself if necessary, able to determine if change is needed to resolve issues in her or her family's life. Her daughter looks at her, showing confidence and trust in the mother's ability to lead them down a safe path. Both of these fairies represent together what should be inside of you concerning changes in your life. I feel like this is really deep, especially considering what you've been up to, what you've been learning, what you've been doing. You're on the right path. You've accepted change. You've went out, Larry, and searched for answers, search for change. And you have been really taking the necessary steps to change everything from the inside out and find out what it is your mission is here. You know, I'm so proud of you for that. From the person I met however many months ago, to who you are now, I've just seen this amazing and beautiful transformation. You know, you're in the chrysalis right now, but you are going to come out an amazing butterfly. Keep, you know, stay the course. This is just validation that you are on the right path. Keep searching. Okay. And I'm still going to help you.
Okay. Pixie's next. And then Sweet Bear.
My sweetie bear. Vintage Wisdom for Miss Lara. 8:30. So after Sweetly Morbid Bear, I'm going to take a very quick potty break, guys. But I will be right back.
You don't let me have one.
You can go after me.
You let me go last week, and then all hell broke loose.
That was really bad.
Well, maybe I should just stay put. I'll go get a bucket. I'll go get the one you gave me for the basement.
Some of these cards are okay. One card was facing the wrong way. All right, Miss Lara, let's do this. Guys, again, thank you so much for coming out and hanging out with us. I love Wednesday night. You guys totally make my night. Tomorrow, I'm going to be speaking on my old IOP about my journey through recovery and how I got to where I am today. It's going to be really amazing. Jerome has invited me, and I'm probably going to be doing once a month. So I'm really happy. I remember being in those places like detox, rehab, IOP. People would come in and talk, and I would be like, I wonder what that's like to like have 3.5 years off this crap and like stand on that side of the room. Or like in detox, like I wonder what it's like to come in here and talk and be able to go home after, you know,
Yeah.
and I'm there now. I've only done it once so far.
Is somebody going to videotape it? Because I would love to have been there.
It's all anonymous. It's supposed to be anonymous. But I've only done it once for Jerome, but I plan on doing it monthly for like the rest. It's a big hospital, and its main focus, I mean, you can go there for anything, obviously, but its main focus is addiction and, mental disabilities, emotional. So it used to be like where the mental word was, like in the 80s, that's what they called it. But now it's just a hospital with like a walk-in detox and all that. So in July, I thought it was next month, June, but it's not. It's either June. I think it's July. I will have 3.5 years completely off heroin. So
Big hugs.
there you go.
Big
Even though I got fat, I'm still proud of myself.
Hey.
Nicholas, thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. And Palmer, I would love to visit Gettysburg too. I just did a video about them for I almost said Sweetly Morbid Bear. I don't know why I said that. For Missing Persons Mysteries. All right, Lara, you got the card of nature. Nature. There she is. An exotic dancer holds a rapturous pose amid wildflowers and seed heads in a faraway field. Free from the restriction of worldly cares, her sun-kissed body and delicate skin blend organically with the wild beauty around her. This image captures all of nature's elements: in the sky beyond, air, the distant sea, water, the warmth of the sun, fire, and the soil beneath her feet, earth. Although the dry land looks barren, dandelions and poppies abound. Poppies. The red poppy is associated with death, remembrance, and renewal. Well, it makes heroin, so.
Yeah, I know.
Red is the color of energy, life force, and the root chakra in the human aura. By nourishment absorbed through the earth, this chakra helps sustain all the other chakras, enabling them to thrive and remain healthy. With the quickening pace of technological culture and urbanization, our connection with nature has severely eroded. And yet it is Mother Nature who provides us with so many gifts by putting us directly in touch with the season cycles and bounties of life. She reveals the smallness of our place in context with the unfathomable mysteries of her infinite wisdom. Mother Nature inspires humility and wonder, leading us to question and hopefully respect the miracle of life, death, and transmutation. By observing and honoring the sacredness of nature's kingdom, we gain a fuller understanding of what it means to be united through our connection to the universe and cosmos. She can lead us to oneness by providing a living bridge between the earthly and heavenly realms, as the saying goes, as above, so below. The presence of this card invites you to realign your energies through deepening your affinity with nature. Perhaps you have been overwhelmed by the pressures of daily life or are recovering from some big ordeal. You may feel lost in the details or trapped in a relentless cycle of habitual thoughts or patterns of relating that no longer will serve you well. At any level, I think it's supposed to say at any level, evaluate your integration with nature and allow your intuition to reveal how you would most benefit from her healing elixir. Lara, I'm not sure because I did a whole bunch of personals this week because I'm trying to get through a list of like 15. Was it you that I kept talking about? I kept being like, go back to nature, go back to nature. There was somebody. But it was kind of an ongoing theme in the personals of like, go outside, ground yourself, okay? Become one with your space. In your home, but mainly outside in nature, okay? Commune with the trees, speak to the fae. I'm not saying invite them, but you know where they are, right? I know you know where they are, paranormal pixie. And just get back to nature. If you're already doing this, then take it as a confirmation that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. But I feel like there is a disconnect. And this is not an indictment because that was you, Nicholas. Okay, I think Kara too. But grounding, talking to guides, but spend some time in the moonlight. I always say the moonlight does for our spiritual selves what the sunlight does for our physical selves. I really think that the universe is reaching out to you through nature, and I feel like that's where you're going to find the answers that you're so desperately seeking, whether you realize it or not. Sweetly Morbid Bear, we're going to use Destiny's Portal. Oh, there it is. Oh, maybe not. Come on. Oh my God. Like, SMB, are you watching this? Because you aren't going to believe the card I just pulled for you. What card do you think it is, girl? So my thumbnail for this video, I used one of these cards as the background. And I also did a different thumbnail, and I asked on Facebook which thumbnail would be better. And Sweetly Morbid Bear said, I like the top one. And I said, that card reminds me of you. It's the Temptation card. You can see it on the thumbnail. Same card. That's you.
Yeah, because that's the top one too.
Chase Life, I'm going to put your question up. Just give me a minute to get to it.
You just beat me to it every time. I hate that.
I'm on it.
You make this dragon look bad sometimes.
Never, never. All right, come on. Because they're in alphabetical order and there are so many cards. Here we go. Temptation. As the saying goes, into every life a little temptation comes, sometimes a lot of temptation. It may seem rather innocent. There is that luscious little something just sitting there waiting for the taking. Something so lovely can't be sad. Let me try that again. Something so lovely can't be so bad, can it? Temptation takes many forms. You can be tempted to partake of something or to do something that you know you shouldn't. Temptation can be very simply something that is outright bad for you. You generally know what these things are, and it is a matter of making a smart choice and maybe using a bit of your willpower. Temptation can also be taking too much of a good thing. This is the case of exercising moderation. Temptation can also be something that is good in general, but is bad or inappropriate for you at this time. Temptation can be subtle, and you may have a difficult time identifying it. In this card, temptation looks harmless enough at first glance. A lovely raven-haired fairy casually offers you an apple. Apples are good, healthy things, right? But notice the moon behind her and the shadowy light. Things may not be as they appear. This fairy wears a mask, often a sign that something is being hidden. Even her body language, her arms wrapped tightly around her, clues you in that something is being withheld. Around her waist, she wears a thin silver sliver of a crescent moon, again showing that there is more hidden than being revealed. The oracle message, very simply put, you need to resist temptation. Whatever you're facing or considering, whatever someone is offering or encouraging, do not do it. It is possibly outright not good for you. Part of you probably knows that, even if you don't want to admit it to yourself. Or it may seem benign or even good to you, but there is something about it that you don't know. If you knew, if the secrets were revealed, you would agree that it is not the right choice for you. A charm to resist temptation. Very effective during a full moon, but can be performed anytime. Black is a color that can provide psychic protection. So leave your fairy charm on its black ribbon. Anoint your fairy charm in a piece of tiger's eye with sandalwood oil. Wrap them in a black cloth and place the bundle in front of a mirror. Look at your own reflection with your dominant hand resting on the bundle and say 3 times, resist I can and resist I will. What is offered doesn't fit my bill. What's up, Mike Roberts? SMB, this is a card of willpower. I mean, plain and simple on the surface, right? But when you really look at it, there is something being hidden from you. And I believe it's something very serious. I don't think it's just a little white lie or a little half truth that somebody happened to tell you. I feel like somebody is flat out, outright keeping something from you. Maybe it's not even to hurt you. It's for fear of being judged or like you seeing this person differently. But there is something being kept from you that you really need to know, because you're making decisions based on thinking you have the whole story. Okay. You definitely don't. And I feel like you personally, knowing you the way I do and knowing who you are, you're going to figure it out now. You know exactly how to do it. You know how to work with your guides. You know how to commune with spirit, and you know how to use your intuition. I feel like you already know there's like a tiny little seed deep down in the back of your mind or in your gut that keeps telling you something's a little bit off with this person and or situation. There is, okay? Get to the bottom of it before making any major decisions surrounding this person or situation. Otherwise, you're going to be in some trouble, girl. I need a break for a second. Chase Life, hold that thought. I will be right back.
Hello, everybody. Sorry, I didn't need to be quiet. I was just typing. So how's everybody tonight? Everybody doing good? I hope so. It's been a pretty casual day for me. Running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Tell us a story, Ghost. Well, let's see. What's a good, quick story? Because I know her. She goes to the bathroom pretty fast. See. Is she gone? No, she'll be back. Unless she accidentally flushes herself down the bathtub or toilet or whatever. Oh, we can talk about the bacon ghosts. You know, there are ghosts that really do like bacon. And then you have the evil pig ghost who chases you because you eat bacon. See what else. I'm not doing a very good job tonight. I was wound up last night. They ran me through a bunch of tests yesterday. Man, it was crazy. And then on top of that, I saw shit all day at the hospital. Oops, sorry. I saw crap all day at the hospital. It was nuts. I had the nurse freaking out. Messed up day. But it was kind of fun too. Hey, Nightmare. How you doing, bud? And Ralph. Yeah, there's a ghost pig. He hunts people who eats bacon. Actually, it's the original Hogzilla. And he comes back as a ghost and hunts people who eats bacon. So watch out. What the? Richard. And just so everybody knows, the next one is Vixen, Nikki, Crowley. Do you want to wait, Crowley? Yeah, you do. I know you do. I haven't seen you for a while, so I'll just push you to the side. That would be Christina Bell, but I don't know if she's still here. And Pam Smith. So you got Vixen, Nikki, and Pam Smith, and then Judy Wheeler. Okay. Anything else?
Hi. Did you hear me talking?
No.
Oh, I was talking this whole time. I forgot I took myself out. I was like, bacon.
No, I didn't. Actually, and I have my headphones on. I should have heard you.
I took myself out.
Oh, okay.
All right. Vixen Joe. Let's go with.
I'm going to back out for a second, okay?
Yeah, go ahead. The Witching Hour. I hope you guys remember who I said what he said was next, because I didn't know he was going on. I didn't write it down. Did Kat come in? Hi, Downshift. What's up? All right, Vixen, this one's for you. Oh, I got to get back to Chase Life's comment, too. Spook Cat. Hi, babe. So good to see you. I got to find this comment. There it is. So, really quick, Vixen Doe. Chase Life 215 says, Gemma, have you heard of the Confessionals podcast? Tony Merkel is the creator, lives South Jersey, from Ben Salem, North Philly. Cryptid paranormal type content, almost the same type of thing. I have not heard of it, but I will check it out for sure. It sounds super interesting. I'm just getting into the cryptid life. So yeah, thank you so much for the suggestion, and I can't wait to hear it. All right, Vixen, let's do this. You got the Harvest Moon, card number 25. Whoa, card of balance. All right, Nutslet. No problem. So when I call your name, I won't wait for an answer from you. I'll just read for you now that I know that you can hear me. Vixen Doe. Could be dealing with a Libra. The waxing harvest moon represents an equilibrium between dark and light. Here, the maiden is shown balancing a light and dark orb of energy in each hand. She also has a port wine stain on half of her face, showing a natural asymmetry. This card signifies that your balance is off in a situation in your life. It is time to contemplate what is off kilter and then evenly distribute the positive and negative energy, enabling the situation to become upright and steady. I moved the lights. Now I look all weird. Sometimes this task is about work and family. Are you spending too much time and energy at work when you get home, you're wholly drained? If so, center your precious energy on balancing your life by spending more time with your family. Focus on what circumstances in your life require balance. So, Vixen, I just feel like it's time for you to prioritize, like reprioritize. The things that were important to you, 2 months ago may not be what's important to you right now. And I feel like you really have to refine that balance and switch things around. I also feel like if there's something to do with court, and this may not apply, but if there's something to do with court, you're going to come out on top. I feel like there's a certain situation that you may feel is out of balance, like that you have no control over, like you're giving too much to something that another person's not giving the same amount. So what I want you to ask yourself this week is the juice worth the squeeze? Okay. Is all of the energy you're putting into this person, this situation, this thing, whatever it is, worth what you're getting back? Just on an energetic level. Again, could be dealing with a Libra. I think it's just about finding that balance in life. We want to do it all. I want to be the best mother in the world to my toddler, but I also want to be really successful in my career. I want to be wife of the year. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be everything to everyone, including myself. So it's really hard to find balance. Sometimes we really have to try and understand. Again, we're getting back, Vixen Doe, to understanding what our mission here is. Whether we have abilities or not, everybody has a soul mission. And once you figure out what that is, it's a lot easier to make choices based on that. So you may actually be searching for that, or if you already know, trying to balance whatever it is you need to do for that with your life. But there is something out of whack. There is something out of balance, out of bounds, maybe, that you're giving. I do see it as a situation that you're giving way too much to. If you're dealing with a court thing, you're going to be fine.
Nick. Sorry, I made cookies and I wanted to get some before everybody ate them all.
That's okay. Vixen, I just read for you. This was your
Yes.
card, the Harvest Moon, babe.
Yes.
Yatsula! We're going to use
Nick Y.
Gentle Creatures Wisdom deck for you.
You're welcome, Vixen. Yeah, just go back 1 second, and she's doing it right now.
Well, like 4 minutes, but
Yeah.
Ooh, that was
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, I jumped too. I'm telling you.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I just looked before we streamed, and we're getting slammed with solar flares.
Yeah, that was like whoosh, whoosh. And now like my screen's not as bright, and I always keep it plugged in.
It will cause surges. We see we're high enough up to feel it. You know, I'm almost directly across from you, and we're still in that range. So, and it'll probably last another night. No, I should end tonight.
Nick, are you still here? Better not.
Yeah. I thought they were just here. Because I checked, and he was talking.
I think he's still here, but I want to make sure.
Let me go back and look.
Thank you, Miss Lara. You guys are just the actual best.
Nope, he left. He said he'd be back in a bit.
Okay, so we'll put his to the
Nick,
side.
on hold. Alt. I've been circling people in red, so.
All right, cool. You got this. You got this.
Yep, and I'm color coordinated tonight.
I love it.
So let's do Pam Smith.
All right, Miss Pam Cakes.
Watch
Pam Cakes, I'm going to use Gentle Creatures for you too. Three Souls, hi. Welcome. Yeah, Mike, the reason he mentioned it is because we both, we didn't buffer, but we super flashed. Lotus, you and I need to talk. I've been so busy and you've been so busy. We haven't had chats lately. Me and Sweetly Morbid Bear have been slacking too. D Ocean's Deep Blue. He sure is. That's why I keep him around. Pancake. You got Road Trip, which is what we were just talking about.
Interesting.
I'm getting already a different message though, but I'll read what the card says first. With the wind in their hair, a cozy couple sets off on a road trip to somewhere. They haven't decided where they want to go because they know in their happy hearts that the destination isn't as important as the company. In this case, their small winged friend who has been invited along goes to determine which way the wind will blow them. Gets to determine which way the wind will blow them. He isn't a navigator so much as an instigator. All three are traveling light with no maps and no expectations. They are taking their time so they don't miss anything. They are ready for everything. Where will your adventurous heart take you next? Who will ride beside you? Take these lessons from the gentle creatures to heart. Remember that you can choose the direction or let the direction choose you. The same goes for those who would travel with you. Sometimes you want a tried and true friend along for grand adventures. Other times it's exciting to find the courage to venture out alone and trust the winds of fate to invite new acquaintances to your journey. I always wanted to do that, to just take off and go like wherever the road took me. Pam, this could be about actually going somewhere, right? Are you doing any traveling? And don't think I don't get your text. I just let you vent. If you're going somewhere traveling, okay, don't be so concerned with like an itinerary, all right? But I feel like this is about life, about taking a step back, taking a break from certain people. We've been talking about this for weeks, both publicly and privately. Okay. When are you going to take the time for Pam? When are you going to, stay, even if you stay in your house, unplugged from any kind of tech, don't answer your door except for like your pizza delivery for like 3 whole days or even an entire week. I'm getting that total disconnect from technology and also like making people worry a little bit, disconnecting from people, I feel like it's important for you to spend some real quality time with yourself, okay? Communing with your spirit guides, maybe opening up to spirit coming in and communing with you. You're only going to be able to do that if your mind is completely cleared and you can stop worrying about everything and everyone around you. Ghost Dragons, do you see Spook Cat in here? You're muted.
That's why I shook my head. Yes, I had.
Oh, I didn't hear. I mean,
No,
I didn't see.
I was doing this. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And then I was going to run and hide because I thought you might yell.
I'm trying to see if I have any Jolly Ranchers left that aren't cinnamon, and I don't.
Here you go.
I know, but that
Here you
doesn't help
go.
me. I really need one.
Here you go.
Feeling for a Jolly.
Can you reach them?
No.
Reach them. Reach real hard. Reach.
Who's next?
Send Ray. I'll give them to Ray. Tell him to come and get them.
I may have one or two in my purse, but I'll wait till
Tell
our
Ray to
next
come
break.
and get them.
No fair.
I got 5 bags now.
Hi,
Giles
Monica.
gave one. And I gave one to Giles.
Who's next?
Nobody. Judy.
Judy Wheeler.
Judy. Then after Judy is Richard.
Judy, I'm going to use the Oracle of the Divine Circus. I don't like those fruity Tootsie Rolls. I don't even really like regular Tootsie Rolls. I'm not a big candy or sugar person. My issue with sugar is in my drinks. The Red Bull, the coffee, all that stuff. I'm not a big snacker. Like a snack for me is like some pizza or some, frosted mini wheats.
Full cereal.
I love cereal.
Last night I had a bowl of Captain Crunch, nothing but berries.
All berries. I love it. Monica, yes, you will be on the list.
Yes, Monica, you're on the list. For $9.95. Just kidding.
Speaking of which, guys, don't forget, you can always donate to my PayPal or Cash App as well as Super Chat. If you give it directly to PayPal or Cash App, I get all of it.
Here we go.
But Super Chats are fine too. I appreciate all of it. I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. It's always a good time on Wednesday nights. Oops, All Berries is my favorite too, Lara.
I love those, man. That's what I had last night. I almost ate the whole box. Giles yelled at me.
Judy, you got Crown of the Butterfly Bam Beanie. Interesting. And it's card number 31 in the Oracle of the Divine Circus. Judy, just as nature imbues the butterfly with an innate ability for radical transformation, so too do you have natural instincts within, guiding you to grow in dramatic, utterly life-changing ways. Progress is your perfection. Growth is your attainment. Do you shun what you have been or mistakes you have made? Or instead, do you wear your ability for transformation as a sacred crown of power? Transformation is an ability, an art, a sacred power. It requires an ability to go through the death of an old self and to be reborn again. That death might be an identity, a lifestyle or career, or an inner sense of self that no longer seems enough to truly reflect who you are becoming. It requires both strength and flexibility to be like bamboo, to bend without breaking. You have to be so strong in your sense of your essence that even as the form of your life, your body, your mind, your very soul goes through change, you recognize that underneath it all, there is a kernel of essential eternal you that is always the same. That is your spiritual anchor within, a feeling of peaceful consistency, even whilst the rigors of life work their magic upon you, causing you to change and grow in other ways. The flexibility you possess will indicate the extent to which transformation is possible. Are you willing to let go of what you have known, who you have been, without judging it, except to understand that you are outgrowing your past and becoming your future in this very moment? This takes great courage and flexibility of mind. This takes great courage, whilst flexibility of mind allows you to believe there are other possibilities in this life beyond what you have already experienced. The strength gives you enough courage to bear the loss of the known and the terror of the unknown, perhaps even turning that terror into excitement for what may be. Crown of the Butterfly Bambini speaks of the spiritual ability in you to transform. This is not a small change. It is life-altering transformation where you pass through a door and cannot go back. It is challenging. It is thrilling. It promises so much happiness, but there will be loss to grieve also. If you are in transition through such a transformational process, you will know how painful it can be at times. Don't dream small dreams, for you are capable of far more dramatic and colorful creations. You have within you the ability to become a creature so wildly beautiful and free that you probably cannot even envision what that will look like and feel like at this time. All you can do is trust in the magnificence of what you are becoming, the expression of the transformational intelligence and power within you. Judy, this is a really important card. I was talking before about how some of us are just going into a dark night of the soul. Some of us are in the thick of it, unfortunately, and some of us are coming out. We'll get a nice little 2-3 month break for the summer. I feel like you're just coming into this really big change that is going to be a dark night of the soul, which doesn't mean everything's going to be bad or negative. It just means that there is such a gigantic, ginormous, humongous change coming your way, or that you're going through right now, that some of it's going to be painful and some of it's going to scare you. But I feel like what the universe is asking you to do is to walk in faith and trust in it and start thinking on an eternal level rather than humanly, like thinking about your life. Start thinking about your soul, okay? Look for guidance from your spirit guides. Think of the butterfly. Right now, again, you are in the chrysalis. Your butterfly soup, as my favorite tarot reader on YouTube, Chris from Minnow Pond, likes to say. You are butterfly or caterpillar soup right now before you turn into the butterfly. And I feel like during this transformation, which is going to take probably a really long time, for some reason I'm getting 5. So it's either going to be 5 months or 5 years. Mine's taken 8 years. So, I mean, it could be that long. But don't be discouraged. Take heart. Have fun in learning and in the process, but take it very seriously that you are on a spiritual path and journey right now that 10 years ago you couldn't have imagined, and you can't even imagine 10 years from now. All right. Start communing with your guides. Again, find out what your purpose is. That seems to be one of the themes tonight. What is Judy's purpose? What is your soul mission? Okay. I'm an oracle. I'm here. My job is to give messages to you guys, to be the oracle. But my actual mission and purpose is to be a listener. All right. I'm getting really annoyed at my lighting. Who's next? Edna, hi.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was just saying hello to her. Richard Elmore, and I know he's here.
One sec. Ralph and Cassie Francis, hello. Scott Moran. Ralph, I don't get much from Etsy, and that's why I've been kind of trying to push on you guys the homemade sprays. And why is my bat? Oh, it's not connected. That's why. I'm sorry. The sprays and diffuser set that I've been making from home is made with essential oil. There we go. It's made with essential oil and charmed crystals. I put extra charms, or if you don't want that, I handcraft it with moon water and, like I said, charmed crystals for you. You tell me, like, if you need to de-stress, or you're having trouble sleeping, or you want to commune with your spirit guides, you want to have lucid dreams. I sent Ghostdragonzw as a gift for everything he does for me. I have these little handwritten labels and thank you cards. The merch on Etsy, I get right now, I'm at like a 32% profit, which, that's great. I'm making money. But this business with the sprays, the essential oil stuff, I eventually want to move it into soaps and lotions and bath bombs and make it a whole business, Gemma Jade Oracles. So I don't get much from Etsy, but I mean, by all means, help yourself at the shop. That's amazing. But I really want to push these sprays. They're really important to me. If you buy them from me, because I don't have them on Shopify, but they do the shipping weird. Etsy will charge way too much.
Yes.
It's $18.95. And shipping is included if you live in the continental United States. So that's not bad.
No.
I pay $20 a bottle when I buy them at the store with no crystals. So I also put a free gift in there. And it's just amazing. RJ helps me
Mine
mix.
smells great. It smells awesome.
And I handcraft it to you. I have pre-made mixtures that I can send. Like, if you're like, just send me something that I need to, I'll handcraft it for you. Or I'll give you something that I already have, but I do mix them like on demand. They're not something that's just like sitting around waiting to be sold. Eventually I'd like to sell on Amazon. My hair is really driving me nuts. I need a haircut. All right, Richard Elmore.
Hello, Deader. Long time no see there, bud.
Ravenswand. Deader, hi. Mike Roberts. Yeah, they're ready to be ordered. All you have to do is email me, let me know what you're looking for, and give me your address information. Send the money to my PayPal, my Cash App, or if you have a Chime card, some people do. Yeah, you let me know what you're looking for. You want to open your third eye. You want to balance your chakras. You just want to smell good. I have one I'm mixing right now for Steve Stockton called Stocktonite. But really anything you need. And like I said, I charm the crystals I put in. I take really great care of crafting this product, and I'm super proud of it. I just don't know how to get the word out there without constantly.
I'm trying to help you.
I'm like talking about it all the time. And I know some people are like, all right, like we know, but it's really important to me. And until I get the word out, I want to make enough money a month where I can sell on Amazon, which I don't really need to make a lot because it's like $39 a month.
That's not
so. I'm hoping in the next few months to be able to sell on Amazon, but I've only sold one so far. And actually the sale isn't final because she hasn't gotten back to me yet, or I haven't gotten her email back yet. But yeah, just email me at moonbearoracle@gmail.com. Let me know what you're looking for. I'll email you back and you give me your information and I'll send it.
Well, just so everybody knows, just because I'm biased doesn't mean that I ain't fair about a product. And I'm telling you, I really do like the smell. It was very nice. My dad was walking around sniffing, going, "What is that? That smells good. I want some." And I actually did the whole house. So,
and that's what it's for. You can spray it on you, like on your clothes, in your hair. You could spray it on your bed and your pillows and stuff, or you can spray it throughout your house, your office, your car. As long as your intention is fine, like it's going to be amazing. I'm like I said, I'm super proud of it. I have one called Jersey Girl that's like a patchouli cinnamon mix. Or if you can't spray like essential oils on your body, I have ones without the crystals and without the extra ingredient to make the scent last longer, that you can just take the whole 8 ounces, pour it in your essential oil diffuser, and boom, there you go. Heather Nikki, you are so welcome. I did read for you here already. I don't know if you missed that, but I did do your reading quite a while ago.
Actually, we did not do it. Remember, she wasn't here, so
No, that was Nick Y. I did Heather Nikki. Nick Y. I didn't do.
No, you did Nick Y.
No, I didn't.
I got it crossed off.
I know, but you did it wrong because I pulled out gentle creatures for Nick.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I wasn't arguing with you. Don't hurt me, please. I want my sandwich.
New Englander Roadie, no, you are not too late. And I'm wondering, did you get your personal? I can smell it through my iPad. Unfortunately, I do not have Twitter. I mean, I have a Twitter, but I haven't used it in over a year. All right, Richard, sorry about that. You got a moment. The first card of the deck. Sometimes all our creative energy can be like a whirlwind. Rhea Winsome snatches a moment to be still, and even the wind has joined her, letting the leaves drift gently to earth. She has put her tools down, and you can feel her sense of calm, and when the hares, too, dozing in her lap. Whatever tasks she was busy with can wait. The woods around her seem to soften in a haze like a blank canvas. What might appear on this canvas? Witches know that stillness can be the most powerful tool for inspiration, and Rhea sits and waits, lost in her moment of nothingness. It's time to take a break, Richard. All right. I feel like if you're not, it's going to be Chase. You are not called yet. If you don't feel this right now, this is a weekly reading. So coming in this week, the end of the month, almost the end of the retrograde, yes, but not quite the end of the shadow. Boo. It's time for you to take a break, take a step back. I feel like I do say this probably at least once a week. There is a situation in your life that you're dealing with or are about to be dealing with. You can't see it clearly. You can't see it unbiasedly. So what the universe wants you to do this week is take a step back. Imagine the situation that you are someone you love. Like say you have a son. Imagine your son going through that situation. What advice would you give him? And then taking your own advice. Taking a break, you are running yourself ragged. There is a certain situation or person or whatever it is in your life right now that really is just completely taking way too much of your energy, time, effort, patience. The situation itself has kind of become vampiric. All right. It's time to take a break and a step back. And again, get that unbiased view of what's going on.
Okay. Is Drago still here?
Drago.
I don't know if they're still here or not. And Nut Slap.
Nutslap said he's listening, but he can't talk because he's at work.
Yeah, that's what I thought he said. I had a little star beside him just to kind of mark it.
Johnny Yuma, no owls yet, actually, surprisingly. And I was actually, it's so funny you said that because I was thinking that on one of the last cards. Who is this? I'm sorry.
This is Nut Slap.
Nutslap, I'm using
You just
the
wanted to
Quantum
hear it again.
Oracle. Okay, Ralph and Cassie, I'll wait for you to get back then. Good, Richard, I'm so glad you understand what I'm saying. Nutslap, the Quantum Oracle.
Thank God for color-coded pen. I got Nikki and Heather mixed up.
No,
just
that's
like
okay.
Just like we got Vixen. Was it Vixen Doe? And
Do you know that someone that I mixed up Vixen Doe with this girl?
Ray?
I didn't want to say her name.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
She never came back in.
Aww.
She never commented on another video. It's like I did. I apologize. I even offered her a free personal, and I was going to read her next. So I feel really bad. I never got her back. She got so angry about that. I still think about that. I don't like losing you guys, you know?
I feel bad because I was there.
Yeah, well, yeah, but it wasn't you. It was me.
No.
I did like 52 readings that night.
Yeah, you did a lot.
All right. Nutslap, you got the energy field, and it's the card of courage, but you got it in reverse. So it's the first card of the deck. When the courage card is reversed, it puts you on notice that there is or soon will be an important situation that calls for you to step out of your comfort zone. This may seem frightening to you, and you may have been avoiding it for a while, but the time has come for you to challenge yourself. In fact, this card reversed may require no less than radical action. The action you need to take could demand a deep shift within the logistics of your life, like getting a new job or even an entirely new career. On the other hand, there may be more of a personal change required of you. Immense courage is needed to let go of addictions such as drugs, drinking, gambling, or overeating, but you have the power and the courage within you to take significant action now. Such choices are truly life-changing. Although the battle you're waging may be with yourself, it is well worth the effort. And I got to say amen to that. Your affirmation for this week, Mr. Nutslap, is I have the courage and strength to navigate any situation. I affirm my power and I trust my own resourcefulness. This is a really important card. And I'm not saying that you're a drug addict or an alcoholic, or you could have a compulsion. It could be a relationship that you keep going back to. There is something that you are compulsively doing, whether you know it or not. It could even be people pleasing. Yeah, Vixen Doe, that's kind of how I feel too. Like, you know, I did everything I could. I'm sorry, I'm only human, you know, and I am giving out free readings to 52 people, you know, and not that I care. I love it. It's just give me a break. Yeah, I know. So I'm sorry, back to the reading. So you are compulsively doing something, and it could be something as simple as like continuously doing someone else's work at your job. You know, like when I was a waitress, I was compulsively and constantly doing everyone else's side work, filling up the sugars and the ketchup, something like that. It could be something that simple that you don't even realize you're doing. I do get a toxic connection though. So if it's not addiction or gambling or overeating, it could be a codependent, chaotic relationship, whether it's intimate or not. The time has come for you to step out of this, and it's going to take a lot of courage. It's going to be a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. You're really going to have to want it, all right? And the universe is saying, though, want it or not, you're ready. And when the universe gives you a card like this, I just want to say, I know this from experience, and I never learned my lesson until very recently. The universe is going to stop you very soon. It's going to be a lot better if you stop yourself. Because if the universe has to step in and make changes, it looks like you're not able to make those decisions by yourself, and that you have more to learn. And your dark night of the soul is going to last much, much longer. So Nutslap, please really think about whatever it is you're doing compulsively, this thing that you're kind of latched onto. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. But really make the decision and take the necessary steps to get away from whatever this is. And what's up, girl?
Hello, Angie. The next is Mac Taylor. Are you still here, Mac?
Mac's here. I just saw her. The
Okay.
Oceans, yeah, it was someone that was with me for a really long time. I was very surprised by what happened, but I figured I'll talk to her next week. No big deal, but oh well.
Sometimes it happens.
I'm sorry, Mac. Miss Mac.
But something else may be going on in her life too, and she just hadn't had a chance.
That's what I figured. I
You got to
really
look at both sides.
I thought to myself, well, maybe she's going through something tonight and she really needed the reading and just got annoyed. You know, you never know what other people are going through. So you have to give them. I still think of it was my point is that, I care about you guys that much that was like 6 or 7 weeks ago. And I'm still, I'm
think
still
about it because
heard about it.
But it was a lot of people. It got kind of crazy. Isn't that the night with all the trolls too?
That was the troll night.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
As a matter of fact, that was 5 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Miss Mac, the witching hour. Let's do this. The owls are going to come now when I end this here. Yeah, and I'm not perfect, and I think people expect me to always be on point and always be perfect. I'm not. Like, I'm only human. And I'm just trying to help, and it's not like woe is me. It's just, it sucked because I do, I connect with you guys deeply and I take that seriously. Mac, you got card number 33, the card of prophecy, and it's the blue moon. This card is super creepy. Super creepy.
Real creepy? How creepy?
So it's creepy.
Ooh, that is creepy. It looks like it looks like Storm from X-Men.
It does a little bit, right?
With the third eye.
Mac, the waning blue moon is a time for prediction and foresight. As the crone is shown upon this card, there is a skull referring to the past and how she can use that for insight going forward. Future selves are pictured as ghostly figures around the wise woman, and the raven represents divination and awareness. Drawing the prophecy card, now is the time to use past experiences to predict the outcome of a current state of affairs. It is also time to seek knowledge of the future or the unknown by supernatural means. Reflect on what has happened in the past and how that can likely happen again. How did you react previously to a specific situation? Do you want to act that way again, or is it time to change paths? Maybe a loved one treated you poorly before and may do so again. Under current circumstances. Think about possible outcomes to the events that are about to unfold. Using the gift of prophecy, I don't know what your Netslap, thank you. I'm so glad it made sense to you. I don't know what your abilities or gifts are. Mac, I don't know if you have any, meaning psychic, everybody has gifts. I didn't mean it like that. I don't know what your psychic abilities or gifts are, but I do know that the universe wants you to try and actually use prediction to figure something out. There is something that's about to happen. And I think you're aware that this is about to happen, even though you don't realize it's going to happen like now. Something is about to happen that it's like you already know. It's a repeating cycle that's coming in this week or like the first week of June. It's either someone from the past coming back in who didn't treat you well, or
I knew you'd see it.
I have my water too. Someone from the past that didn't treat you well, or maybe a job that didn't work out. They're going to call you back and try to use you. I mean, there is something coming in that is no good for you. And the universe is saying, don't fall back into that trap. Like, you already know, whether you're psychically gifted or not, you already know what the outcome is going to be. You may not want to accept it. Your heart may be saying, oh, no, this person's changed, or the situation's so different now. It's not. It's going to end the exact same way. You know who we're missing tonight? You know who we're missing tonight? Blue Heron.
Both and Be Kind. Haven't seen her for a while either.
She has other groups she's a part of.
I know she does. So she gets around. I know she
Her, I don't worry about too much, but I know Blue's working a lot of extra too. I'm mixing her one of my elixirs.
I'll tell you, I really loved that smell. I mean, it was really good. I got to be honest. I wasn't sure what I was getting into, and I'm shocked. It was awesome.
Thank you.
I do need to get with you on how to burn the sage.
Oh yeah, we can, because I sent him fresh sage, not a sage stick.
Thank you, sweet.
That sage came from Sweetly Morbid.
Yeah,
Bears.
that's why I say
All
thank
of the
you.
sage you sent me in the black bag, I sent to Ghost. Sure, Monica. Ghost, can you write down witching hour next to Monica's name?
Sure can.
Lotus Girl, you should be getting yours tomorrow, because you guys, I mean, you're not right next to each other, but he got his today. You should get yours tomorrow.
I was shocked to get it today.
Thank God, Ray. The Ocean's Blue, I am always doing that. Okay. I do a lot of spells for a lot of people that they don't even realize I'm doing to try to help you guys out. Thank God Ray decided to look in the packages to make sure, because he knows me so well. I was so excited to send them out. I addressed Lotuses to Ghost Dragons and vice versa. So thank God he looked. New England Dirt Roadie, check your email and check the spam folder. And if it's not in there, I'll send it to you right now, because it was a really good reading and you really need to hear it. Throw the sage like glitter. Don't actually do that, please. Can you imagine light it on fire and just fling it?
My house is on fire.
You are evil, little kitty. Evil.
I'll tell you, I don't know who's worse, her or Smoochy Smoochy. She'd probably tell me to roll it and smoke it.
I love them both. Who's next?
Johnny Yuma.
Oh, New England. I'm sorry. New England Dirt Roadie said I did see the link. Yeah, go ahead. You should really check that out. I think it's going to open up a lot of information to you that like answer a lot of questions, or at least set you on the right path, because you had a really, I mean, the personals are always really deep. I put a lot into them energetically, and I'm very mindful of your energy and what I'm doing. But I think yours is really going to be an eye opener for you.
I'll tell you what I did with mine was I sent a little message about halfway through it in the comment section. She actually got to see it too. And then I'll give her at the end of the month, what I really thought, but so far she's been on.
Smoochie wants to know if you're hitting. Who's next? We got to keep it moving. I don't know what this is. Keeping it moving.
Johnny
Yuma.
Are you here still, Johnny?
Yeah, he's there. I just saw him.
I was just
You haven't used Moonology yet. I've got 3 decks over here I haven't used. Let's open this one up. We're also missing Lindsay tonight.
Yes, I was going to ask.
Really? Paranormal Pixie, where do you live again? You just said it. New Mexico?
Yes, I think that's what she said.
I'm from New Jersey, chick.
I'm a chillin' Ohioan.
Let's get it poppin'. Damien brought me another Rutgers shirt because he knows I just love representing Rutgers. So Mike Roberts, I have a mixture for that. Johnny Yuma says, present. Lotus Girl, thank you. I appreciate that. She said, oh my goodness, the personal readings just, oh my God.
Yeah, she knows me about halfway, so I'm going to give her my full opinion at the end of the month, just like I did with the first reading when I sent her a video.
And I like that,
She freaked out. It's like, oh my God, nobody's ever sent me a video like this before.
Send me a video. Tell me what you think, Johnny Yuma, you got new moon in Gemini. Ooh, New Orleans. That's why you're so spicy. I always wanted to go there.
I do too. I have actually relatives down there somewhere.
New moon in Gemini. Think it through. A positive outcome lies ahead. However, to take this opportunity from the ether and make it real, you need a positive mindset. On some level, you already know how to get what you want. Use your smarts, think it through, look for the signposts about what to do next. Ask, what am I expecting? Focus on positive expectations. Expectations attract. If you're having doubts, talk to someone. Make a list of your goals. There's a way through. Use your mind and your words to help others see things your way. This card is an especially good sign for matters related to a flirtatious situation, anything written, an upset you've had, or a relationship that feels blocked. Manifesting mindset, expressing whatever is on your mind is always a good idea. But this card also suggests you need to do some inner work and trust your own intuition. Your manifestation affirmation for this week, Johnny, knowledge is powerful and I am powerful. Johnny, you already know what to expect. You already have a clear vision, or should, of what you want. And if you don't, you're going, I'm sorry, I'm not used to my hair being like this. You're going to get it this week. You're finally going to understand like what's going on. Remember positive manifestation, Johnny. Always think the best. Always. It's not hope for the best, expect the worst. It's hope for the best, expect the best. Okay? Because when you expect the worst, that's what you get. Okay? And that's what a lot of people who aren't in a community like this don't understand, who aren't spiritually connected. Now, you could be like, hope for the best, be prepared maybe for the worst, but you never want to say that out loud. Watch the negative self-talk. Go after what or whoever it is you want this week. If this is about a woman, or I'm sorry, didn't mean to be presumptuous. I got in trouble for that too. If this is about someone you're interested in dating, now's the time to ask them out. If you're already in a committed relationship, bring a little romance to the table this week, okay? It's going to be really important, and it's going to be a good time for you. You already know what you want. You know how to get it. Keep thinking positive. Do not let this, whatever this is that's distracting you from your end goal, take away your focus and make you shift it, because you are so close to what it is you want in any particular given situation. What's up, Al? And yes, Ocean's Woo, absolutely. You're going to get it. Like, claim it. You know, it's yours.
Okay, now Uncle Bones.
He's like, hey, girls. Uncle Bones. Uncle Bones automatically makes me want to do Halloween deck, but I think I did that for him last week.
I think you did, actually.
Yeah, so we're going to do the Oracle of the Animals. Mike, I used to think that way too until I really started communing with my guides, meditating, and trying to take a calmer look. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not Miss Calm all the time. You know, I have very scattered and very anxious energy most of the time. Johnny, you're so welcome. But I do try, you know, and that's all the universe asks for us. All right, Uncle Bones. Ann Palmer, if you need obsidian, you got to hit me up, girl. Anna, Bones just pulled the owl, the card of magic. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright, Uncle Bones. So, paranormal pixie, never. Someone is keeping something from you. Somebody is lying to you to get ahead with you, I guess, or to get something from you. I do feel, thank you so much, Johnny. I do feel, Uncle Bones, that it's a malicious lie, purposeful, and with intent. You may not know who I'm talking about, but you will by the end of this month. This card is telling you, like, you have abilities. You know when someone's BSing you, so why are you allowing it, like pretending like they're not doing it? It's time for you to kind of claim your birthright. I know that sounds really like foo-foo or woo-woo. But again, like with so many other people tonight, I said this too. It's time for you to connect with your abilities, okay? Open your third eye, align your chakras. I don't care if it sounds silly. That's what the universe is asking you to do. And until you do it, you're going to be off balance. Uncle Bones, you know what the situation is. You know who's lying to you, or you know what situation is off. Somebody's keeping something. And I feel like, I say it all the time, there is a snake in your grass. The person who's lying is smiling to your face, kissing your butt, and then behind your back, talking smack, hoping that you never get what you want. It's time for you to leave this situation and or person in the past and move forward like girl bye or boy bye, with no regrets and not a single afterthought, because whatever or whoever this is no good for you, and it's time to walk away. Thank you. Next. Thank you. Next, I'm so grateful for my ex. Thank you. Next.
Okay, Hilton.
Hilton's in and out, so let's see.
Hilton, you still here? I just thought I saw him. But then again, I said that last time and they never found. Okay, and then if he don't show Smoochy, you're after him anyways.
Smoochy. Can tell that intense scatter side is rearing its ugly head.
She's retracting messages, you dirty dog.
French braids. I'll have to think about that one. Look out. At the moment, I have no idea. Yeah, I would look for people coming in asking for favors, or people coming in giving unsolicited or unwanted, unasked for, I guess that would be unsolicited, advice. Don't share too much this week with people. Like, keep anything good happening. Like, you're
keep under wraps.
Right. You're offered a job with a raise. I wouldn't announce that to anybody until like the first week of June, maybe even after the retrograde. So the second week of June, because somebody is out there hoping that you fail. They're very jealous. I'm seeing like the green, not just green eyes, but I'm seeing like shade green over their face. So,
smash you.
Bo.
Okay, well, go ahead and do Smoochy.
Yeah, I'm going to do Smoochy.
That
Braids
sounds
and
awesome.
cute. I'm going to try them out.
Smoochy.
Mike Roberts, you can't do that. Can't do that, hon. We're going to have a face-to-face.
Yeah, you can't look at things like that. If you expect it, it's going to happen no matter what. Believe me, I know. So you got to turn that around.
I am the poster girl for doing that. I'm telling you.
And you're real bad about it sometimes. I kind of want to reach you.
And Anna, that is exactly it, girl. And I lost it. I've never felt any negative vibes from my owl sightings. I think they were trying to tell me to listen and learn. Yeah, exactly. A News, what's up? I just bought, I put it on Facebook, an owl statue. And I put it on my mantle next to some howlite that Lotus Girl got me. It's helping the vibe of my house. All right. Smoochy Soul Helper. The time for romance has come, girl. Card number 22. See it as an opportunity for a radiant life. Smoochy, what do you see when you look at the card? Do you see purity and innocence? Do you hear the soft, almost imperceptible whisper of the wind? Or the gentle rustle of a dress as its hem glides over the ground? Can you smell the scent of the lush rose blossom? Do you hear the sweet bird song and see the golden light of the sun as it descends in the sky, at once saluting the day and bidding farewell to daylight? It has been far too long since you gave yourself to the romance of life. Your mind, your sensible side, is always fighting against it. Listen to your soul, which is letting you know that it is time to surrender. Become the queen of the roses, the king of the ivy, the colors of the rainbow. Clothe yourself in the light of the stars. To keep following the path of your soul, you must allow romance a firm place in your life. It will make you pause for a moment and show you the world through the eyes of a lover. Only then will you recognize its true colors and radiance. Only then will you be attractive to all that you want to attract. Then your innermost magic will unfold silently, like the scent of a rose that is both entrancing and healing. Make a conscious decision and act upon it. Day by day, you will see how your life becomes richer, more radiant, and easier. Your helpers for the next week. Power animal is the hummingbird. Herbal essential oil, immortelle. Healing crystal, rose quartz. Master number 22. This doesn't have to be, I was just going to say, this doesn't have to be lovers, okay? This doesn't have to be letting another in romantically. Romance could be just examining and experimenting with the softer side of life, like literally stopping to smell the roses, buying yourself a perfume that smells really good that makes you feel super feminine, or I'm trying to think how I'm seeing this. I think it's just like accepting love in, okay, and romancing yourself, Smoochie. You know, take yourself out to a nice dinner. If this isn't about lovers for you, or intimate romance, then it's about you, yourself, and you. Me, myself, and I, you, yourself, and you. Take yourself out to eat. Buy yourself a new outfit. Pamper and spoil yourself this week. Really let yourself be loved by you, okay? And amazing things are going to happen. Your heart is going to open up more.
1 second here. I'm just checking. Nick, are you still here? Nick Shaughnessy?
Nick Shaughnessy, Iron Dogger.
Yeah, I just said hello. Nick, are you still here, bud?
Give him a minute. Put him to the side.
And then Deep Oceans.
Woo!
The oceans. I'm like a wave in the wind.
Destiny's Portal for Miss D Ocean's Deep Woo. It is all about you.
There's
so
Nick.
Make it all about you. Nicholas, okay. So I'm going to do D Oceans really fast because I'm already shuffling for her. And then Nick, it's going to be you. So hang out. This one is D Ocean's Deep Woo. I say that too. Gracias.
Gracias.
Yes, I got Nick next. D, you got Jewel of the Sea.
Ooh, that sounds.
What a beautiful card. Could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm getting more of a Cancer over here.
That last card, it kind of had a 3D look to it. If you looked at it long enough, that way that light went in looked kind of 3D-ish. Made that bird stand out. That whatever type was it, a phoenix?
I didn't see it, honestly. Yeah, actually it was a phoenix. Jewel of the Sea. Big hugs. Hey there. Beauty, they say, is in the eye of the beholder. Some say otherwise. That beauty is the inner light shining out. Grace is moving through the world in beauty. Is beauty merely physical, or does it come from somewhere else? In fairy magic, there is a kind of magic called glamour. With that magic, fairies can make themselves appear more beautiful. That magic is available to those who seek it. Who hasn't wished she were more physically beautiful? We all have beauty within us, but how do we make that beauty shine through? If we feel beautiful, we usually are more confident and less self-conscious. By expressing our inner beauty, we can move with grace through our lives, enchanting them and touching the lives of others with magic. We can be more beautiful by expressing that which is good, compassionate, wise, and generous within ourselves. But first we must acknowledge that this beauty does indeed dwell within our souls. In this card, we see a charming jewel of the sea. Although she is still at this moment, it doesn't take much to imagine her moving with grace and beauty through her own world. Her flowing white hair indicates purity of thought and intention. She is crowned with treasures from the seafloor, showing deep ancient wisdom. A shining bubble surrounds her head. It is the certain knowledge and belief that she is truly beautiful. She radiates light even in the darkest depths of the ocean. A point of light adorns her fingertip, and she knows she can spread beauty and light with the wave of her hand. She leaves bits of sparkly magic behind wherever she goes. D, the Oracle message. Acknowledge your own beauty. Recognize it, nurture it, honor it. Realize where your beauty comes from. Look at all that is good and wise within you. Commit to cultivating it. Be secure in your beauty and make good use of it. Let your every action, thought, and word be an extension and expression of your inner beauty. Leave beauty and magic behind you wherever you go, and recognize and honor the beauty in others too. A little glamour never hurt. Cultivating inner beauty is all very well and good, but sometimes a girl just wants to feel, beautiful. Here's a simple little spell that might provide just the pick-me-up you're looking for. Mix a few drops of rose and sandalwood essential oils and draw a warm, comfortable bath. Light a gray candle. Gray is useful in glamour spells. Add some of the rose and sandalwood oil to the bath. Relax in the lightly scented warm water. Lean back, close your eyes, and visualize yourself at your best. Notice all your beautiful parts and imagine how you will dress to accentuate them. See yourself moving through the day or evening with beauty and grace. See the smiles and feel the magic. When you're done and ready to dress, wear lavender-colored underwear. This is so sexist. I know. It even says that. I know. But lavender is a color of personal power, spirituality, and fairy magic. Just try it, and don't forget to snuff out the candle. I usually don't read the spells, but they're cute. D, this is saying a lot. Understanding that everyone has beauty. Even the worst person that you know, that person that you like really can't stand, like you don't want to use the word hate, but they're an a-hole or a B word, understanding that even they have beauty and even they're worth something to spirit. They have their own journey that they're on, which just doesn't mesh with yours. That doesn't necessarily mean they're bad or wrong and you're right. It just means accepting that everyone is different. I feel like this card is almost connected a little bit to smoochies. It's about being confident in yourself, in your abilities, not just what you look like on the outside. Okay. It's not about that. I spent so much of my life thinking it was because of the way I was treated and the way I was raised. And it's not. It's about what's inside. And it's not that you don't know that. What this card is saying is just to be mindful of it. If you start feeling bad about yourself, if you start comparing yourself to others or to someone else, or if someone comes in, and I do feel this is the message I kind of feel is like the message for you this week. If someone comes in and seems to be like trolling or attacking you in real life for no reason, they're jealous because they're seeing your beauty is so vibrant and big. Accept that you're a beautiful soul. Accept that you're competent and confident and capable, and just move forward. And again, that person could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, most likely a Pisces or Cancer.
Nick.
All right, Nick Shaughnessy, I'm going to use the Star Temple.
I feel so small.
Don't feel small.
I feel so small.
You're a big boy now.
Yeah, because I can use the potty.
That kid in that potty, I swear. Thank you, Judy. Pisces, we are just that good. Ralph and Cassie and Nick Y, you guys are next because I already called you. But this is Nicholas Shaughnessy. Yeah, water sign. I should have just said that. Why did I like announce the water signs?
Well, actually, you got Melissa, but I don't know if she's still here.
Well, we already called. No, Ralph and Cassie, we already called them, so we do them when they came back. Remember?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because I marked them off. Yes.
No worries, boo.
Oh, I hadn't. I'm not looking at my own color marker.
I don't even know how I'm remembering this. Like, how is
I'm
this
testing your memory. I ain't gonna say nothing because it's been an interesting day.
Plenty, exactly, Paranormal Pixie. All right, Nick Shaughnessy, not Nick Y. Nick Shaughnessy.
Yeah, downshift. It was a while ago. We went down for the Bristol race. I enjoyed it. I'm just not a big NASCAR guy. I mean, watching people run around and left turns all day long.
I remember I went to like 5 years in a row the NASCAR race at the Pocono 500. It was me, my ex-brother-in-law, and like 10 of his friends. And all the wives and girlfriends were so mad that I got to go. And they're like, why does she get to go? And they're like, because she's Gemma and she's not dramatic. And I wasn't with any of them, so I didn't care what they did.
Right.
And the wives, oh my God, they hated me. I didn't do it. Like, I just chilled with them. I drank beers with them. I did whatever. Like, I just hung out. I was just like that girl. I got to tell you, though, I loved it. I felt so good about myself when I was with them because there was no physical, romantic, or intimate connection. We were just all friends.
That's the way to go.
And I got to be the only girl, which I love when I'm the only girl.
And it does make it fun when there's nothing going on.
There's no drama. Like, there are girls walking around taking their tops off. If a wife or a girlfriend would be there, as a wife, I would be so angry. And like, if Ray even blinked wrong, I'd be like, why are you looking at her? Like, trust me, I'm insecure too. Like, I am very insecure. If he like looks that way, I'm like, oh, I knew you were going to look that way because there's a woman there with a big butt, or I don't know. I am so that person.
Downshift. I do want to go down for the Christmas lights because I hear it's really nice.
All right. So Nicholas Shaughnessy, you got. All right, Mike Roberts, no problem. Please email me if you're interested in spray. And also, I think you said you emailed me back already about the other thing. I got you on that. Don't worry. We're going to make that happen. It doesn't matter. All right, so you got Aethusa, the sun goddess. Lift off. I open my senses to feel delicious pleasure and passion. It's time to have some fun. And it's card number 10, and I'm reading the wrong book. All right, so this is Alcyone, the sun goddess. Star words: start, change, and play. Alcyone's daughter of light, Aethusa, brings tidings of a fresh start and exhilarating new beginnings. As the sun goddess, she encourages you to rise like the sun and dance with the stars. Be playful and open to change, and you will feel vibrant once again. Nicholas, ventures that you begin now are blessed with abundance and success. The planning you do personally and spiritually will bring miraculous change to your life. Enjoy the journey and celebrate the wins along the way with great gratitude. Nick, it's time for a change. And I think you know this, right? Not Nick Y. Nicholas, I think you know this. It's time to open up. It's time to allow abundance and blessing in, okay? Paranormal Pixie, yes, play. Step outside of yourself. Have some fun. Don't feel guilty or wrong for having fun. Go along this week if you're invited somewhere, even if you kind of don't want to and you're like, I don't feel like leaving the house, like it's too hot, it's too cold, it's too people-y, whatever it is. Take the chance and get out. You are going to get an opportunity to do something amazing that you've been hoping for a while. So whether it be a job opportunity or an opportunity to, I don't know, do whatever. I don't know you well enough to know what it could be. But if you get out this week and accept an opportunity to go and do something fun and play, you're going to be so incredibly amazed at how much outside of yourself you are and how much fun you're having and how vibrant you feel in life. And the opportunity you're going to be presented with is going to be abundance and blessing. Make sure to count your blessings and be grateful and play. Have fun. Have a little romance in your life. Yes, Nicholas, I can't wait to read the email. If I don't respond tonight, just give me a couple of days. It's not going to be weeks, but a day or two, I would really appreciate it. But I'm going to try, depending on when we end, to go through the emails tonight.
Good night, Merritt. Have a blessed night.
I keep forgetting about your gunshot. Maybe have some people over.
Yeah.
Ufologists, I don't perform miracles, but I can tell you what's going to come in, and could be something miraculous. Welcome, by the way. Marie, my beautiful wifey, have a great night. Nick Y, we're going to use the Halloween deck for you. And then Ralph and Cassie, you're next, love. Guys, don't forget to email me at moonbearoracle@gmail.com if you would like to get a spray from me. You tell me what you want. Like I said, you want to open your third eye. You just want to smell good. You want to commune with your guides. You want to clear negative space off yourself and your clear negative energy off yourself and your space. Literally, whatever it is. If you want to be self-empowered, if you want to bring romance into your life, passion, if whatever it is, I can do a mixture for you. I'm telling you. Or you can be like, look, this is, I basically want this, and I'll find something for you. And there are D Oceans Deep Blue, yes, ufologists. There are frequency videos to bring miracles, and you can also pray to Jesus. I don't know if you believe in that, but I love it when my wife laughs. Aw. All right, Nick Y.
Okay.
Night Song. It's always like the same 5 cards in this deck. Night Song, Hidden Talents.
They're young. Oh, sorry about that.
Yep, Black Dragon. That is also true. Judy Wheeler, thank you. Nick Y. A ruby red bird singing in the darkness, full of sound, like an unopened present, ribbons still bound. A bird singing at night is an unusual occurrence, and those birds who are known as singers of the darkness are almost always considered sacred or frightening. From the operatic nightingale through to the hooting owl, hearing a bird that you cannot see weaving its magic through the night sky has captivated humans for millennia. In the past, at Halloween time, a night that the veil between the worlds was said to be at its thinnest, these night birds were considered either omens or messengers of the gods. Depending on the culture, their voices were perceived as good luck and a positive validation, or alternatively a warning about continuing on a certain pathway. In some mythology, the night bird was able to direct us toward discovering our talents and true purpose, a kind of guide in the darkness leading us to the dawn. Should this beautiful but shy bird sing to you by appearing during your divination, know that you must unwrap the present of yourself. Look, some of the gifts within you remain unopened. The time has come to step into your true potential and claim all possibilities for yourself. There is no more time to waste, and there are no more excuses. Nick, it's time to get out there, okay? Get out there again. Play, have fun. It can't just all be about work, right? The universe is trying to give you messages, okay? Trying to expand your mind, bring you more into awareness, consciousness, like understanding the things that we talk about on this channel and in this stream. I feel like the universe has a message for you of who you really are, okay? Of who you really are, what your purpose is, why you're here. And I don't feel like you're really open to accepting that. But you need to start, because it's time for you to start on your spiritual journey. Doesn't mean religion, Nick. It just means spirituality. If you look at this cardinal, is this a robin or a cardinal?
It's a cardinal.
Cardinal, right? If you look at this cardinal, you see the fog behind him. You can't see through the fog, but it looks like there's actually a light shining too. So is this cardinal going to lead you through the fog and into the light? You know, allow him to. Picture him doing that. There is so much about you that you don't even know because you're not open to it. Like how amazing, you know, the message of 2 is coming in. The message 2 is coming in that I got for so many people tonight. And that's go out and have fun. At least one night this week, make time to go and do something for and or with yourself. A male partner, because
Yes. And you know, the red birds are cardinal. The red bird is considered the red bird of love because cardinals mate forever.
I actually do. They're also messengers from spirit.
Yep, it's a bird of Ohio. It was also my high school logo.
Ralph, I got you.
Ralph, she's got you, man. You're covered, man. Gemma don't let you go.
So my favorite Red Bull, I can't find it anywhere, even though they say it's not discontinued. The kiwi apple, can't find it.
I'll find it.
No, a case is like $90. I don't know what is going on with this. If you look and find it for like a regular price, it's my favorite. Can't find it anywhere.
No, look, I'll do some checking.
Do some looking for me. I'll even pay for it. I need it. And then I love the dandelion lemon smart water. It's my favorite, except for the watermelon mint, which I can't find anywhere.
Really? Huh.
Can't find it.
Where does he get that? Where do you get that at? The water.
You have ShopRite. Sometimes Walmart has it.
Okay.
Just anywhere.
Okay.
I don't like the kiwi pineapple, and I do not like the strawberry blackberry.
Okay. So what was the 2 again?
You got watermelon mint.
Okay.
There's watermelon mint, cucumber lime, and dandelion lemon. I'll let you know.
Okay.
Ralph and Cassie. Yeah, Chase Life. That's exactly true. I always said that too.
Begin.
All right, Ralph and Cassie Francis, let's do this. Enough chit-chatting.
And then after them is Melissa, but I don't know if she's still here. And Chase Life, you're after him.
D Ocean's Woo, that's actually true because they're going to attract the predator. Before I read for Ralph and Cassie, I was watching this really awesome nature show with RJ, trying to get him to watch something educational. And there's this bird, okay? And it's in a rainforest somewhere, like far away, some other country in a rainforest. And what this bird does is where it has its little nest, the male bird, it'll clean up every single little speck of leaf, rock, crumb, whatever it is, and make the space really clean. The female bird will land on an opposite branch, and this bird will start dancing.
Yes, yes. That's in South America.
And and the female will either mate with it or fly off. Like if there's a little piece of dirt or something, she'll be like, no, bye, Felicia. And she like flies off. These birds do these amazing dances. They're so beautiful. They plume out and they just, I mean, this dude was going. I wish I knew exactly what it was.
Yeah, it was in South America.
Spook Cat, next time let me know that you're not going to be here the whole night so that I can give you a reading. I love
Actually,
you. Actually,
if Spook Cat would hang tight, she's only 1, 2, 3, 4 people away, 5 people away.
Spook Cat, if you want to hang out for like 5 minutes, you can go next. Ralph and Cassie, you got the dragon, and it's supernatural. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Ufologist, if you want a reading, go let me know when you first come in that you're leaving. Ralph and Cassie, sorry. Mystery, or let me try that again. Dragon, supernatural. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. Nick Wyatt, yeah. So I'm trying to use this book as my mouse. I'm going like this on it. All right, so let's unpack this. You are the ancient wise sage, okay? Abilities. Taiwaz, love you. You're so welcome. Thank you for coming in. You may have abilities. I feel like the ancient wise sage, you have been through so much that you've gone through like so many soul rotations. Like you're such an old soul. You've been through so much, especially in this life, okay, that you are advancing spiritually at a much faster rate than I think you realize. You can shapeshift at will. Maybe you can physically shapeshift, right? We can all do anything, especially with certain people have abilities. I don't know what your abilities are, but meaning you can change your life at will. You can decide that this is not working for me and just move on. You're a very old soul, the ancient wise sage. Make decisions based on that. You know what you're doing. You know what you need. You know what's unacceptable. Ralph, you're a Pisces. You're the chameleon, okay? You know what you're doing. Mastery is your destiny. It is time to master the pain, okay? Walk through it and then not so much move on from it, like leave it behind. Keep it in a space in your heart, locked up, okay? You can hold it. You don't have to throw it away, but it is time to move forward, okay? And you know how to do that. You're going to change your situation starting this week. You're searching for answers. You're going to get them. They're going to come in here. You're not going to know where they're coming from, and then you're going to gain an understanding. Rise with dignity. Don't let anyone hold your past against you. Don't let anyone tell you you can't. Remember, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right.
So do you want to do UFO next since I want to leave? Or
ufologist, did you leave?
No, they said they'd stay.
Okay, ufologist. All right, let's do now.
Wait, make sure they said they were going to stay. I just saw them.
I'm pretty sure they did. Let's do the quantum oracle.
Yep, I'll take a reading, sure.
All right, ufologist, this one's for you. Got you, boo.
And then after that's Chase Life.
Monica wants to know where her spot is. You came in later, a little bit later.
Actually, we're not that bad. So you got Chase Life, Deep Deep Blue, Mike Roberts. He left though, didn't he?
I think he said he'll be back. Let me do ufologist.
Yes, do that first, and then we'll go down the line.
Ralph and Cassie, thank you so much. Love you. I always appreciate the donations, guys. They really help me out. They help me with decks, especially. They help me with my business. All right, so my business. Okay, stop it. So you got happy success from the consciousness suit. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Card number 50, or on page 56. These cards are just a little bit more confusing, but I got this. And you did get it in the upright position. Downshift, yes. When you come in, you're put on a list, and then we call you as you come in. Okay, ufologist. A man stands in a flowering field with his arms stretched out, happily looking up at the sky. It's raining beautiful gems, silver coins, and droplets of bright light. He is clearly filled with joy about the abundant blessings coming his way. Happiness is a choice, as is the consciousness of success. When you live in these mental attitudes, it's only a matter of time before you too are showered with the blessings you so desire. This card marks a time of great joy and abundance for you. This may be in the form of expanding wealth, love, or business achievements. The promise here is that the wish you've been dreaming about is coming your way. So open up to the success in your heart and to the happiness already in your life, and get ready for much more to come. So, ufologists, your affirmation: I focus on the beauty and success of my spirit. The world is abundant, and I know that wonderful things are coming my way. Whatever it is that you're going through or dealing with right now, Ralph and Cassie, thank you so much again. You have abundance and blessing that the universe wants to give you for everything that you've been through. Okay. Whatever this dream is, say that it's financial independence and you just like want money so bad. You have to remember that you can have it. You can have it just as easily and quickly as anyone else if you focus on that intention. If you really believe that you deserve it and it's yours, if you've been working for it, asking the universe for it, there is something amazing coming into your life, an opportunity or just an offer, whatever it is. You're not going to see it if you're walking around thinking life sucks, life poops on you, you're never going to get the job you want. If you walk around having that kind of attitude, you're not going to see this. But I don't think you're going to. I think something is going to happen for you this week that's going to bring joy into your life, bring your joy out. And then you're going to be so open to the abundance. Start now. Start today by counting your blessings that you already have. Wake up tomorrow morning, and the minute you open your eyes, proclaim and claim it. Say, this is going to be an amazing day. Say it out loud. Claim it. Take it. Okay? Doesn't matter if you think you sound or look stupid. Doesn't matter. It's between you and the universe. You need to accept that you deserve and are worth the abundance being offered. That's your challenge this week. Next, Mike Roberts.
Yes.
Let's do energy and spirits.
So, Mike, I hope you're listening, sir.
Focus like a loser. You're not a loser. There are no losers in my chat.
You make yourself a loser just saying that. So don't.
There are no losers in my chat.
Yep.
Sorry.
Nope.
Don't
They're all perfect people.
I don't chill with losers. You guys are my gemstones, my family, my tribe. I don't hang out with losers. You think? Do I hang out with losers? No, just kidding.
No, she hangs out with people that hang out in basements. Well, we're kind of forced down.
You love being trapped in my basement.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
Smoochie, smoochie. Geocean's Deep Blue, Hecate is mine, and sometimes I will call on Morrigan.
Mine's a guy named Bob that hides out in the corner down the street by the
battery-operated boyfriend?
Yep. He's a friend of somebody I know.
All right, Mike.
I'm going to stop there. I'm going to stop. Don't worry.
Past life guides. Karmic lessons, present assistance. Card number 7. Great number. The number of completion.
And he is listening. He's here.
I see him.
Yep.
Your soul moves from lifetime to lifetime, and great bonds are forged in families enduring such shared experiences as love, gain, and loss. This card indicates the presence of past life guides, people you connected with long ago who want to assist you with your karmic lessons now. Some have very specific intentions that actually rekindle their previous influence. For example, a husband from a past life could help bring a new husband to you in this life, or a wife, vice versa. There is no gender assignment in Oracle or Tarot if the person is doing it right. A business partner from a previous incarnation may aid you in professional decisions now. Someone who was once your spiritual teacher may be currently giving you guidance or leading you to an important new practice. So if you have present questions, ask your past life guides to bring the understanding you need. You may even get a sense of past events and understand their relevance in a current situation. If you're trying to manifest love, healing, or financial success, invite the assistance of your caring past life connections who are with you still and have more power than you think. Affirmation, loving past life guides are with me, bringing healing and understanding just when I need it most. Now, Mike, you were just talking about how all of the info we gave you kind of didn't work for you. And I'm wondering what your intention was. Like, did you go to sleep believing that you were going to astral travel or lucid dream or whatever it was that you were trying to do? Did you go to sleep believing that you were absolutely going to commune with your guide? Like, you have to believe that it's going to happen. You have to manifest it and set that intention. This is, oh my gosh, there she is.
Hello, Vera. Thank
I
you
was
for
just
coming
saying
back.
how much I missed you and how upset I was that you left. Yay, guys, that is so
Let's do her next.
synchronistic. Yes, we are going to do her next. You do have past life guides waiting for you, Mike. Okay, so they are reaching out, and I think you know that, which is why you've been coming in here, kind of asking for guidance. We're gonna do that video. Hopefully this Sunday. So you have to hit me up. If you have, I'll see it after this. But it's time. There are messages that are trying to get through to you that are so important for your life and your spiritual path, your job, the work that needs to be done by you for the collective consciousness shift. All right. You need to believe that it's happening. Vera Ray, I swear, I just said it like half hour ago that I was so bummed that we lost you that night and you never came back. So I'm going to do you right now just as a beautiful welcome back. And
thank you.
We missed you.
Yes, we did.
We're going to use the Myths and Mermaids deck. Vera Ray. And everyone said that. They're like, maybe she was just going through something.
Yeah, I said the same thing. And so you got to look at both sides.
And we get it. And I'm so glad you're back, and I'm glad that you're feeling better. Let's get you a card.
Let's get you a positive card. Everybody think positive.
Judy, I'm not seeing what you're putting in the chat, but I will send you some love and light to the best of my ability.
She loved being with her grandchildren.
Blue Crossroads, that's really interesting. And I was telling someone, I've come across that a couple of times. Vera, just give me a minute. I've come across that a couple of times where people have held on to things emotionally or mentally or even spiritually from several past lives. So they'll come into this life like with all of this baggage, which affects them all in different ways. So that very much could be, you are definitely a very old soul. So all of that could very well be baggage from past lives. I am dying to see a Reiki master. I have so many cords. I'm like a 1,000,000-pound octopus at this point. All right, Vera Ray, you got trilobites, card number 44. Vera, I am so sorry to hear that. Just know that it is only the body that goes, okay? That's all. All right. This is for you, trilobites. Rome was not built in just one day, nor fossils formed in one season. Timeless concepts oft take time to convey. Without doubt, this provides us good reason to slow down, sit back, meditate, and delay, take stock of all the worlds we ought say, and weigh all the oaths and debts to repay, thus avoiding irrevocable treason. A timeless maiden stares serenely into space as she embraces her trilobite friends. Shielded by the ancient creature, she is a symbol of ageless beauty and utmost patience. This is a girl who knows how to wait. Divination meaning expand your timeline. Trilobites are ancient creatures who once roamed our oceans for millions of years. Over time, they have become but fossil memories. Just as it took millennia for them to change, so too your situation will take much longer to mature than you originally thought. Take heart, however, this time will do you good. Take this opportunity to meditate on your past and future actions, consider your words, and perhaps even rehearse your lines over and over again until you have everything just right. But more importantly, do not rush. Take your time and let each situation ripen in its own way. You may not know precisely what you are waiting for, but worry not, the time will not be wasted. Mentally expand your timeline and make good use of your wait. So whatever it is you're waiting on, whoever it is you're waiting on, you're very welcome, Mike. Whatever the situation is that maybe you already know is taking a lot longer. Maybe it's healing. Maybe it's something outward, like getting a job, or a new job. But something that you've been waiting for desperately is taking a really long time. And the universe is asking you to like make good use of that time. Instead of just sitting around waiting, take some time to yourself. Take some time communing with your guides. Take some time finding, learning your spiritual lessons. Don't just sit. It's like standing by a pot waiting for it to boil. Like, it's going to boil. It's going to happen. So you don't have to stand.
Never boils.
Right. Exactly why that popped into my head. It's eventually going to boil, right? You know how to boil water. So don't stand and watch don't stand.
Keep yourself busy while you wait.
Yeah, but keep yourself busy in a spiritual way, okay? Find out your goals, commune with your guides. I think everybody needs to be communing with their guides right now. That was kind of a message in almost every single card that I read tonight. Yes, and don't give up. Know that it is going to happen. Like, that water is going to boil because you have it on high and it's on the stove. Know that you will get the blessing and abundance that you're waiting for, whatever it is. And I feel multiples coming in for you, like multiple things. But you have to wait, and you have to wait patiently and with good vibes. Exactly. Preparing. Beautiful. Who's next?
Okay. Chase Life. Are you still here, bud? Or person? I'm not sure.
Judy Wheeler, this is the same for everybody. Like, any message that resonates with you, take that message. Everybody in here is going to get the exact messages that they need to hear. Sometimes I get 5 cards that I'm like, whoa. In a personal, I give you guys 7 to 12, sometimes 15 or more cards. If I'm super curious about something, I'll just keep pulling. I ran through almost an entire deck one time. So there could be more than one message. I just happen to only have time to pull one card. If I could sit here till 4 a.m., I probably would some nights, I'm ready to go.
And to be honest, sometimes I don't ask for a card because I've had stuff that she's read that has resonated with me. And I'm like, damn, that's perfect for me.
All right. Chase Life is here.
Okay. And while she's looking on a deck, is Deep Blue still here? Are you still here?
I think they just came in to ask a question that nobody could answer.
Oh, about if there was life on Titan.
Is there life on Titan? I mean, I don't know what that was about. No. But when people do that, I feel like they're mocking. I don't know. I got a very mocking.
Well, I think they do it because they want to hear a psychic thinks.
Right.
That's why I honestly get it. But yeah, there's a mocking tone to it.
Yeah, like the people that come in, they're like, if you were a psychic, you wouldn't need cards. I don't need cards. And I'm more of a physical medium than a psychic anyway.
Right.
I'm an oracle. I'm a messenger. I'm not technically I'm psychic, but this is not being psychic. This is channeling answers.
People don't understand that.
Being a psychic is like when I use telepathy and I can tell what you're thinking. And most of the time that doesn't even work with telepathy. It's feeling what you're feeling. You know what I mean? And that's how I know. So Mike, you heard a few messages. Take them. Little by little, it all adds up. Vera, you are so welcome. You're always welcome here. I was saying too, like, she was part of our tribe.
We missed you very much.
I felt like I really hurt your feelings because I know I confused your reading with Vixens and then you were gone. Oh, ufologist, thank you so much. Said you are amazing, Gemma. I really appreciate that. Really, that makes me feel good.
Thank you, Twice.
You guys make me feel like I'm amazing. So, it's easy to be kind and friendly to you guys. You guys are my crew. And exactly. All right, Chase, let's do this. New England Dirt Roadie, I agree with that statement. And I also agree. I want to do some videos about like the multiverse versus the universe. Like, I have a video how we know portals to alternate dimensions exist. Not do they exist. Not like we know already that that's going on, right? Oh, and Anna, thank you so much. I love you guys. You guys are so sweet.
Oh, she's such a sweetie.
All right, so you got Avenoir. Make peace with your past, Chase Life. Card number 1. This is not a card I pull often, but it's a message a lot of people should hear. The rower sitting in her boat can only see from where she has come as she surges forward. When Avinyar presents, it is time to gain perspective and an understanding of the role your past has played in the direction you are heading today. Are you able to appreciate the beauty of where you have come from and let that guide you into your future? Or are you focused on your problems, mistakes, and disappointments and letting them forge your direction? As you strike out in the pursuit of more, Avinyar reminds you to contemplate that quote-unquote more will never be meaningful and fulfilling until you can truly embrace and unconditionally appreciate where you have come from in all its purifying pain and gentle glory. Avinyar is a healing card. It is time to make peace with your past. The girl in Avinyar emerges from her journey along a dark, stormy sea, her hair still bearing the waves she rode as she was guided into this moment by her past. She trusts her gut. The tree of her life grows from her core experiences. Radiant and brave, she confidently faces an unknown future by anchoring herself in the present moment. In doing so, she embraces her life's journey without judgment. She does not regret the past nor fear its weight or legacy. She has learned to see it for what it truly is, essential for growth. As you face your challenges today, embrace your past. Climb high, be brave and bold. Unconditionally, the past lifts you up. The tree of life is yours to climb. You must trust in it. Okay? This is, really another very important card. How can we move forward into our future if we haven't yet learned from our past, right? I had no idea who I was until I faced my addiction. Why did I use, things like that? Why did I do the things I do? And I had so much guilt and pain. And for me, religion helped that. That's not for everybody. Are you at peace with the horrible, perhaps horrible? I don't know if you've done horrible things. I know I have. I feel like I've done them. Are you at peace with things that you've done, things that you've said? And make sure there's no one in your life that's throwing those things in your face, okay? You're fine. You're forgiven by the universe. You're being offered opportunity, but you have to take the step forward. You cannot, if you're looking backwards, you're probably going to trip over something and fall flat on your face in life. All right. So leave all that crap behind. Guilt, shame, fear, regret comes from the devil. We don't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, you got to, in order to find peace, you got to find it in yourself first.
Miss Fidgety Aura.
Hey, okay. Downshift.
Yeah, and that is such an important statement.
Yes, it is.
We have to forgive ourselves.
Yep.
I'm going to use the last deck I haven't used yet today, and that is the Faery Oracle.
You sure, Miss Fidgety, you don't want a reading?
No, she and I.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. I forget.
She's got my situation going. Her guides are very possessive. New Englander Rhodey, I am so incredibly proud of you. And you'll get to that point and it seems like you're at it where it's just a thought. Like, what am I having for dinner tonight? Or how am I putting my hair? Or what am I wearing? The obsession goes where, like, when I used to think about it, I immediately needed to have it and I obsessed until I got it and nothing was stopping me. Nothing and nobody. And I didn't care who I hurt, who I ran over. It didn't matter. I would manipulate you like you wouldn't even believe to get that. Now I do think about it. I'm like, ooh, you have money. You can just go and get enough for my drug brain works that way, but it's just a thought. I look at my son and I'm like, oh, all right, time to go play. Is it always easy? No, but I'm really proud of you. Jules, what's up? Love, light, and blessings, my gemstone fam. What's up, girl?
See, she left and she came back. I caught you this time.
Chase Life said, always on point, shaking my head, scary. Forgiving myself is the hardest part. It's what always sets me back in recovery and life. I don't know if it's expected. More held myself to impossible standards. And that could be it too. We're only human. Yeah. We can only do what we can do. But don't hold yourself back. Understand that you're forgiven. Even if people haven't forgiven you, you forgive you. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody does bad things. Everyone says things that they're going to regret. It's a part of life. If you didn't do that, you would be freaking weird. Okay, there'd be something wrong with you. But we can't hold on to that forever. We've got to release it. And the universe is telling you, release it, Chase. please. You're marvelous again this evening, Gemma. Dragons, you look marvelous. Love you both. Have a good evening. Jules, I love you too. Thank you so
Have a
much.
good night.
And I forgot who I'm reading for.
Downshift.
Downshift. Roll the dice, lay it on me. A new deck, a fairy deck. Card number 11, which is an angelic number. It's the angelic number. So they don't have sayings on the card. So let's see what it says in the deck. It's actually a really cute card. Secrets. Ooh.
Secret.
A fairy and her companion sit between the roots of a great tree. They share an important moment, something no one else can hear. This is the important time to share secrets with others and to go deeper with your associations of others. This card is all about sharing secrets with those you trust. Sometimes the secret can help lighten your load and brighten your day. Fairies love sharing secrets. In fact, many collect secrets and use them as bartering to trade for other services and goods, which is actually true, especially the pixie. So, let your guard down. Okay, this week, these are weekly readings. I'm not saying forever to go around letting your guard down and letting everyone in. For this week, why don't you give it a try, though? Tell someone something about you. It doesn't have to be a humongous secret. When I was younger, I was like totally insistent I was going to work for the FBI. That was my goal. And I was also going to be a model / actress while working for the FBI. This was my dream, right? Tell someone things like that, little secrets, things that aren't even secret. Just tell people things about yourself. What's your favorite pizza topping? What ice cream do you like? Start opening up to at least one person in your life. What's up, Brock? There's got to be a level of trust between you and the people around you, right? If you don't trust anyone around you to tell them, like, maybe not your deepest, darkest secret, but like to open up to them and to just be able to be you, then you need to reassess and reevaluate your relationships and the people that you're hanging out with and allowing in. If you feel like you can trust at least one of these people, go and tell them something. Open up. Let your pain out. I feel like you are holding in pain. I don't know why, but I'm getting like when I read for you guys, I connect remotely with your energy. How do I do it? I don't know. But everyone that I read for, I can feel a little bit of what you're feeling. And as I go deeper into your energy, I do feel a bit of like a heartbreak or heartache or something. I would work on the heart and throat chakra. I always say, if you're going to align one, align all of them, right? If you're going to get with one, align all of them. But specifically being able to let yourself be you, okay? This week, it is not a time for masks. You may actually be confronted, someone asking you, did you do this that you've been keeping to yourself? Just be honest, keep it real, apologize if you need to, and move forward.
Spook Cat. Oh, my voice just went.
She left.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Too many people sometimes. Okay, Monica, witching hour. Cards.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, madam.
Oh, Spook Cat is here.
Oh, hello, Spook Cat.
Yay! I'm so glad you
I saw you.
I'm going to use the witching hour. I was actually thinking of you this morning, too. I was going to send you a GIF, or what is it called? A GIF. But every time I save them on my phone, they turn into still pictures. So I don't know. I am so not good. Yeah, this should be fun. Take a practice, Maybe if you don't feel comfortable saying it, like I said, to someone in your life or people in your life, first of all, reevaluate your relationships and who you're allowing in. But second of all, just say something out loud that you've never told anybody and see how freeing it is, how it's going to open your heart. All right, Spook Cat, let's do this.
Spook Cat. There's a kitty cat.
The Wolf Moon, card number 1, the beginning. Monica, you're next, baby. Paranormal Pixie, have a great night. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I love you, girl. Hit me up anytime.
Have a sweet night.
All right. Miss Spook Cat, look at this card. Oh, my goodness.
Ooh, that's pretty. Almost looks like Marilyn.
Yes. The waxing wolf moon is the start of conceiving and new beginnings. It's time to put aside your lassitude and focus on beginning anew, just as the maiden sits in the fetal position on this card, with the nimbus of new ideas luminously encircling her mind. Consider the option that it is an excellent time to start any spiritual or soul-inspiring project that may have been weighing on your mind. Should you take that painting class or that singing lesson, get involved in your favorite nonprofit, or finally begin that project that speaks to your soul? What currently is dwelling in the back of your mind that needs to have a new beginning? Find it and focus on what you need to begin anew. Spook Cat, there is something calling to you. Whether it be a new job or a new place to live, or maybe it's love and romance calling. Maybe it's volunteering in an animal shelter. Whatever it is that's calling to you that you feel like, oh, I don't have enough time for that. If it's good for you, find time. The universe is telling you, like, all those ideas, they're not an accident. They're being put there for a reason for you to act on at least one of them, right? I've been saying this all night. It's a theme. I think it was part of everyone's reading, whether I said it or not. It is time to start learning what our gifts are, whether they're psychic or not, and putting them into practice, putting them into use. If you're not trying to have or start a family, please be extra careful with birth control. And I do feel like someone in your life is going to get pregnant. If it's not you, it's someone you are close to. I'm seeing you as a godmother. All right, now Monica with the witching hour. Oh, Taiwaz, have a great night and thank you.
Yes, have a great one.
Spook Cat, I hear that. There are these little kittens. Ray had a van in one of his shops and it had a broken window. So he opened the back doors to go in and like fix up the van and fix the window. And there were 2 little kittens in there, like tiny, tiny babies. So he didn't know what to do. Then all of a sudden the mom cat jumped through the glass on the broken window. Luckily she didn't hurt herself. So Ray's been going there and feeding them and getting him used to his scent and that he's nice. We want to make sure the kittens are old enough. But now, after waiting so long, even though I said I didn't want to do that, the mom has relocated them and we can't find them now. So I promised RJ 2 kittens. So we're going to be hitting the animal shelter probably in the next couple weeks. I need a familiar, and I think a pet will really calm RJ down.
My spelling's off tonight.
What, honey?
Just the way I spelled it.
Don't worry about it.
You froze again, dude. Oh, there you go.
Oh.
You're good.
No,
You're good.
Monica.
Now you're not. There we go. Now let me try something.
And Blue Crossroads says, come to think of it, Gemma, if you worked with me, you would be able to not only use your investigative abilities, but also your acting abilities as well. And you would be in the field doing badass stuff. Heck yeah, I would. And I'd be able to use my gifts. I'd be unstoppable. I don't regret any of my kids. I love them to death, but I do wish that I didn't wait. You know, I probably would have been valedictorian of my high school class had I not had a baby at 16. UFologist says, very odd you mentioned an animal shelter twice because I run one. Wow. All right, Monica, you got the Harvest Moon, Rest After Labor. Card number 26. So cute.
That is cute.
The full harvest moon is a time of rest after you've harvested the fruits of your labors. Here the mother is napping, laying upon her harvest with her newborn baby sleeping in her arms. Not only did she bring in the provisions for the winter, but she also labored and brought her child into the world. It is time to rest after all the hard work you've accomplished. Take a step back, recognize that you did all you can, and enjoy the relaxation you deserve. Sometimes this can refer to a friendship, relationship, or marriage that you have worked so hard to repair. Maybe you have been putting in many hours to meet a deadline at work. Now that the deadline time has passed, take some time off. You toiled and sacrificed to finish your project. Now rest. Monica, it is time for you to get some rest. Take a step back. Stop doing everything for everyone. Stop saying yes to everything. Start saying like no. Start saying Miss Fidgety Aura, they're all gone. We can't find them now. Start telling people like, no, I can't do that. It's time for you to take a break spiritually, mentally, and physically. Okay. This doesn't have to be about laboring a child. It's about laboring, toiling, whatever it is you've been doing. Let me tell you something. Even if this isn't about physical labor, okay, what about mental? My Wi-Fi is being wonky again.
Yes.
What about mental labor? okay? Overthinking everything, putting so much effort into helping others, even if it's just verbal. Monica, it's time to take a step back. This week, I want you to unplug from all electronics, including the TV, and meditate. Okay? Speak to your spirit guides. Take a ritual cleansing bath. Go outside and walk in nature. Even if you live in the city, like I know where I'm from in Patterson, there is no nature. Go sit in your backyard underneath a tree or by a shrub. It doesn't matter. Get in touch with nature. All right. And spring cleaning time. You're supposed to be resting. Take a week of rest and then think about cleaning out your space and clearing the negative energy out. Who's next?
It's Jules, but I think she left. Didn't she say goodnight? Yes, she did, didn't she?
Monica, it's time for you to start doing for you. You have 3 kids. I get it. I didn't remember that, but listen, it's time. Like, we always have to give to our kids. Obviously, I'm not saying neglect your children. What I'm saying is take as much time as you can for yourself. You're a great mother. You've done everything that you're supposed to do. Continue doing that. But take that time for you. Start meditating, communing with your guides, because you're another one that needs to learn what your abilities are, if you have any, and what you need to do to help the collective. Miss Fidgety Aura, that's really what I'm hoping for. If we find them, we're going to bring the mother to the shelter. I don't want to keep an outside cat that lived in the inner city on the streets. I already tried that. It was really bad, but I do want the kittens. All right.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do Aunt Edna.
Edna, Moochie, thank you. You're so cute. And I'm going to use the new deck, the Quantum Oracle.
Oh, we know, Smoochie, you were really watching me.
And absolutely. That's why I always say, and Edna said, man, that was the hardest thing for me to do, to say no. And I felt so much better. We need to take care of ourselves or we can't help others. I don't know if I should take this card. I'm going to take it. It popped out. You got the card of fear, but in the reverse. So let's see. It's in the energy deck.
I will. Sorry about that.
That's okay. I didn't.
Kids were out here. Giles knows some people out front that look kind of suspicious. Yeah, so I'm going to go check after we're done.
Yeah.
After we're done. He's already done around. So.
Yeah, I know you got fear. Yeah, we're ending at 11. I have to, guys. I cannot go any later. Oh, I didn't turn to the thing. Where are we? Energy. Page 71. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Fear in the reverse. When this card is reversed, the energy of peace is expanding in your life. It could be that the difficulties are finally settling down. Something you've been worried about is resolving, or an irritating person is moving off and letting you relax. We know that's true. This is a time of great mental power and personal energy for you. You are more conscious now of any fearful thinking, and you can totally take control. When you catch yourself moving into an old, worrisome pattern, you are free to let go and choose trust instead. Whether it's a stimulating situation involved or your worry is just an old habit, you always have the power to take mental control. Congratulate yourself for choosing to do so now. A time of inner and outer peace is on its way. Your affirmation this week: I release worry and choose trust. My peaceful choices expand the peace and power in my life. You and I we were just discussing that, right? Miss Fidgety Aura, absolutely. Angels look after pets. Yeah, Edna, your time of peace has come. We saw you a long while ago with the Angels and Ancestors deck, and I believe it was the Arrow or the Broken Arrow. We saw you expand spiritually. We saw you elevate, right? Your consciousness and your spirit and your soul. This is fear, okay? This is totally dumping on it, letting it go, all right? You are in that place, you are in that space, and it is time for you to choose trust. And I feel like you are. I feel like you said no and you were at peace, even though it was really hard. Continue to make those hard choices. Guys, while Ghost Dragon is off, I'm going to run to the restroom really fast because I don't know who's next anyway. I will be right back. Guys, don't go anywhere. We're going to finish up.
Oh, we all left? Sorry about that. I had to check another thing real quick.
All right, who's next?
Okay, sorry about that.
No, don't be sorry. You're fine. I had to use the
Okay,
bathroom anyway.
since Deader didn't answer, we're going to go with New England.
New England Dirt Roadie. Everybody farts in the bathroom. I don't fart. No, I don't. You can ask my husband. I've never once in 7 years farted in front. He's never heard me fart. All right, now that we're on farts, New England Dirt Roadie.
Yep.
I'm gonna use the Vintage Wisdom.
Hey, Chillin' Charlie.
Chillin' Charlie, what's up? I know you guys feel so abandoned. I'm so sorry. You love this shirt? Guess what? Got it at Walmart, girl, for $10, $9.88. It looked small enough to fit RJ, and I had to order a size bigger than what I normally order. But I do like it. Thank you.
It looks good on.
I like the pink. I love it.
I like the pattern. It's a nice pattern on there too.
Yeah, it's got like a cupid, it's got dice, it's got the eye, it's got the world, it's got RJ thinks it's a spider, but it's actually the sun. It's really cute for a Walmart shirt. And Edna, thank you. My heart feels lighter. I have no fear or anger, and I'm thankful and grateful. Thank you, sweet Gemma. You are so welcome. All right, New England Dirt Roadie. You like the boobs? Thanks. Weirdo. All right. New beginnings. I'm seeing a lot of babies in these cards, guys. I am not taking that one. Beneath the canopy of radiant stars, a mother and Cupid-like child ascend weightlessly across the heavenly firmament. The purity of their naked form symbolizes the archetypal newness of life and the transcendence of worldly restrictions. Unburdened by the past, she hides nothing and carries nothing except her offspring. She may have encountered obstacles before arriving at this point of freedom, but there is nothing preventing her and her child from soaring toward the stars. This card indicates you may be about to enter a new phase of life. Unlike the card of transition, the mood of new beginnings is joyful expectancy, heralding an opportunity to wipe the slate clean and start fresh. And notice it talks about being unburdened by the past as well. The supportive, nurturing energy of this card can help transcend old habits or ways of relating which have been holding you back. A new beginning is not necessarily radical. Sometimes a series of subtle changes bring about the most lasting and miraculous benefits. Perhaps you have been working toward new beginnings such as a relocation or a career change, but restrictions have hindered your progress. Know that the seeds of change have already been sown in readiness for your intention to manifest ideas and turn your aspirations into realities. New England Dirt Roadie, it's time for a change, and it's really not even going to be your choice. It's just going to happen. Being unburdened by the past, being able to move forward, that freeness of spirit that's coming in for you or that's already there. Whatever you want, you can have. The universe is offering you abundance, but you have to manifest it, you have to accept it, and you have to believe that you're worthy of it. And I know you do. He said, holy cow. Inner child, absolutely.
Scott, you're here. Scott Marion, you're here.
Scott.
Angie.
Ange.
And Al.
He's
hey,
here.
Al's right there. So let's go ahead and do him, and then
yep. Al, I'm going to use the
do them. I should
Moonology.
I don't know why. So.
Scott, you're next. Even more confirmation of what my Reiki practitioner said today. You are so lucky. I cannot find a Reiki practitioner. All right, so it's going to be Al, Scott, and Ange. Okay. All right, Al. Full moon in Pisces. Forgive. My mom has 13 grandkids, and she just turned 60.
I have 6, and that drives me nuts.
I don't have any yet. Ray just had another one on Saturday. Another grandson, little Colton.
I told him I should. You saw what I posted. I should have
Yes,
sent
I
him.
did.
If I'd known, I would have.
Full moon in Pisces. Time to forgive, Al. Be careful that you're not coming at your current situation with your mind already made up. This card is a reminder that life is an unfolding mystery and you need to go with it. Instead of trying too hard to tick every box for your dreams to come true, fall into the dreams a little. It could well be that's what's blocking your current manifestation, is that you haven't forgiven yourself, again with forgiving ourselves and getting over our past and working through that, or someone else for something that happened in the past. To boost your manifesting powers, forgive yourself and anyone else who needs your forgiveness. Strike a balance between all your duties and what you need to do for inner peace. Hanging on to anger is unhelpful and can be toxic. Move on and forgive, even if you don't want to forget. This is your way to a brighter future. Your manifestation affirmation for the week: I forgive everyone who needs it in my life. It is done. So it's time to move on, not only from your past, Al, but also like from your anger for everyone else, or any grudges that you may be holding, big or small. It's time to offer that forgiveness. Even if you don't tell the other person you're forgiving them, like, you don't have to call someone and be like, yo, I forgive you for, stealing $20 from me 15 years ago. Like, whatever it is you're holding on to, forgiveness is for the person offering it. I say this all the time, right? So it has nothing to do with the other person. They don't even have to know that you forgave them. I feel a lot like you need to forgive yourself. It doesn't have to be anger. It could be anything, for your past as well. And if you don't feel that, if this card really isn't resonating, then I feel like this week, or definitely by mid-June, I'm going to say by the beginning of June, the first week of June. So next week, this is a 2-week, you're going to understand that there's something in your past that's going to come up that you're going to be like, oh my God, I thought I was done with that. You know what I mean? Like, I thought, I was over that, and it's going to creep back in. Don't let it, and move on into abundance of your future, and believe that you deserve it.
Okay.
I said
Scott,
that's right. Oh, ouch. Let's do quantum. I really love this deck, and I love the energy and spirit. Roger Blair, I don't know if I just said welcome. I'm at that point where I'm getting like really tired. I'm just trying to focus on the readings. Quantum Oracle for Scott Morian.
I'm stealing cookies from Gemma's cookie jar.
I'm so hungry. I can't wait to have a huge bowl of frosted mini wheats.
I was thinking of a bowl.
No, I definitely did not retract any messages. So, okay, Scott, you got 6 in the events deck, I guess I would call it. The card of Milestone. I wish these were easier to find. Okay. Acknowledgement and celebration. A brightly lit room is decorated for a party with beautiful flowers, balloons, and a shining winner's cup in the center. When you receive this card upright, get ready for a celebration of some kind. The party may be marking an event such as a birthday or an anniversary for you or someone you know. Or you may be enjoying a bigger excursion, like a destination wedding or a distant conference honoring success in business. This milestone card could reveal something even more immediate and important for you, though. You're ready to establish a new milestone in your life, a milestone of choice. Perhaps you've been wanting to start school or quit some personal pattern like smoking, drinking, or another self-sabotaging behavior. Such changes would be major milestones for you. You are ready, and this card is telling you that the time to celebrate your own power is right now, Scott. Your affirmation for this week: I hold the power in my life. Every day I celebrate my value and my strength. Okay, so I'm not saying you're like an addict. I know people get really offended, but any hurt, habit, hang up that you have, it is time to let go. The universe is offering you freedom. And again, I say, Al, you're so welcome. Again, I say, if you don't make the choice, the universe is going to make it for you, and you're going to go through hell. This is about a milestone. Again, are you celebrating something? Because that's amazing. Go, have fun, be you, enjoy, celebrate good times. Come on. Or work hard toward stopping that addiction or affliction, hurt, habit, hang up, even if it's holding on to anger. You can change who you are from the inside out. The universe is offering you the opportunity this week, whether it be messages from your ancestors or spirit guides, whether it be someone coming back into your life to help you, going to meetings, whatever it is that you're dealing with, Scott. The hard thing, whatever it is that's stopping you from growing, you're going to be able to move on from it this week. You're going to be given the opportunity and the choice. It's up to you to accept it and make it a milestone. Ange.
And while she's doing that, if Muse is here and Iron Dagger, if you're still here, you guys are next. You folks are next.
Yeah, Amuse, Iron Zogger.
You're almost done, actually.
Black Dragon, no, we're almost done.
Yeah, you're actually almost done.
And I got you, girl. Heal yourself.
7 people, 8 people left.
Scott Moran, there you go. So the universe is kind of forcing it on you, but it's going to be a good thing. My son's birthday is next week, and I'm stuck in a hospital and can't smoke. Thank you. You are so welcome. Take this as maybe an opportunity to stop smoking, or I'm a vapor and I was smoking like 2 packs a day, so I'm not judging you there. No indictment here. And hopefully you can make it to your son's birthday.
Yeah, I haven't had a coffin nail all day since I've gotten on a couple.
Isn't that crazy that is a card of celebration and milestone? Mm-hmm. Just having a birthday, I mean, Mike Roberts, you are so welcome. I will email you back as soon as I can. Ooh, Jasmine Rice, that sounds so good.
Yeah, it does.
All right, Ange, let's do this. And
yes, Moochie, I am looking for that soft squatch deck.
I was going to say it before, but then I was like, let me not get her started.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm actually looking really hard. I'll find it.
And you got card number 6, the card of cycles. Judy, yes, thank you so much for hanging out with us. I appreciate you. My Wi-Fi is acting wonky again. Have a great night. Sweetest dreams. And cycles. Life is cyclical. Sometimes things flow, and at other times they slow down. What cycle of your life are you in right now? What is the one area of your life where you need to focus most of your energy? Is it time for you to focus on your family? Do you need alone time to discover your true purpose? Do you yearn to open your heart and live and love fully, deeply, and passionately? Is this the time for healing and regeneration? Maybe you are completely ready to enthusiastically concentrate on your life purpose and put all of your energy and effort into making your dreams a reality. Each cycle you encounter offers you fresh gifts and possibilities to learn and grow. The better you become at identifying the cycle you are in, the more flow and harmony you will experience in the choices you made. Your body is the key to showing you where you are at. Do you have the energy and vitality to focus on your goals, or are you in a period of healing? Write down what you are experiencing at present. Read over what you wrote several times. Then give yourself permission to honor the cycle you're in. Is it time to learn or apply what you've already learned? And this card obviously is about another card about moving on, learning, and growing. I've been talking this whole time in personals and throughout this whole reading tonight about either entering, being in the thick of, unfortunately, or exiting the dark nights of the soul. It's up to you to decide where you're at and work with it. Like if you're dealing with the thickness of the dark night of the soul, learn from it. Because the quicker you learn from it, the quicker you're going to be out of it. All right. It's really time for you to take time for Ange. Okay. Meditate, commune with your guides. You're another one. And I'm so sorry to keep saying it over and over again, but I think this is just like the path that we're on. It's you need to find out what your life's purpose is, your soul purpose, not your job. Like I'm an author or a writer, or so-and-so works for the FBI and Crowley's, does what he does. I almost said it, but I don't know if people know, and I don't want to out you. It's time for you to realize your soul's purpose. Okay. Disconnect from tech as much as you can this week and get to know yourself. Look for messages, prophetic visions, perhaps. I don't know why I'm getting that. Prophetic visions through dreams and messages from your ancestors and guides in dreams as well. Keep a notebook next to your bed, write it all down. You may also want to try some automatic writing this week. You're calling. Thank you. That is such a better way of saying it.
Okay, since those two didn't answer, we're going to check. Brock, you still here? If not, we'll go ahead and do Chill and Charlie and Roger Blair.
Is Roger Blair still here?
I think they are. Roger, you're still here, right? I swear I just saw you. Because I've been actually kind of keeping it on chat. So some people I skip because I know they left.
Yeah. Ow. Indian. Someone just pulled my hair. Hey,
I wasn't paying attention on that one.
you're not allowed to touch me.
Don't.
Your Indian guide came through. That's awesome. See, that's, the cards are always on point. Even if people are like, I don't know what that's about, you'll find out. They're weekly readings. I'm already shuffling for you, Chillin' Charlie. So this is for you.
Iron Dagger, I just saw you. Are you still here too?
Iron Dogger, yeah.
Dagger, I'm sorry. Dagger, I used to know a guy named Dagger.
Oh. All right, Charlie. My hair. Stop. You got the card of Lord. Take charge with authority. Dogger, you're next. Don't be afraid to take charge or use your voice. Be strong. The Lord is the consort of the lady, the emperor in the traditional tarot. He represents an authoritative male who isn't afraid to lay down the law. But this doesn't mean he is angry or chauvinistic. He is self-possessed, reliable, and ambitious, a man of honor who has earned his place in society. The Lord in this oracle holds a ram's staff and wears a crown of antlers, showing he keeps himself firmly rooted in the ground and is protective of his people. His regal air indicates he has a taste for the finer things in life, yet he is sensitive to those who are less fortunate than he is. Sometimes you have to take control in order to be honored. If you feel that your kindness or gifts are being taken for granted, it's time to change that. There is no excuse for bad behavior, and the ancestors are encouraging you to hold your ground and speak your mind in a fiercely loving way. You have the energy and might to overcome dramas or energies that aren't working for your growth anymore, and it's time to take charge before you find yourself in a situation you don't want to be in, Charlie. You are being encouraged to be the boss instead of being bossed. This card also brings the energy of ambition and can show you have the potential to move upwards on a professional level, but only if you act with authority and show who you really are. This is about claiming it, Charlie. Okay? Don't get sucked back into those old patterns. I want to address this real quick. New England Dirt Roadie says, I'm rewatching my reading, and it is exactly what my Reiki practitioner was talking about today. Your readings are amazing. Thank you so much for that validation. Seriously, it feels amazing to know that I'm helping and getting the messages through the right way, and you're so welcome. So, Charlie, don't be sucked back in, okay? Stand your ground, okay? You can tell anyone anything with love. Like, no, I can't hang out with you, dude, because you're drinking, or whatever the case. Or, I don't even know. Like, I can't lend you any more money because you don't pay me back. There are people that are taking advantage of you. I see like I don't know why I'm seeing this, but it's like friends that you once had. It's like you improved and now they think that they can like take from you because you're a little up here and they're down there. Not that they're less than, they're just at a lesser situation in life. Does that make sense to you? They're like taking. Stand your ground. And if you're looking to move up professionally, just claim it. Act as though you're the boss, okay? And you're going to be offered amazing opportunities. Don't slip back into old patterns, people, places, things. You know what I'm talking about. Say no and say it with authority, even if you have to look in the mirror and freaking say no to yourself. It's time.
Okay, let's do Iron Dogger.
Iron Dogger. We're going to do Moonology Manifestation. Right on.
Thank you, Ann.
Love 7 grain bread. Oh my God. And thank you so much. I really appreciate the super stickers, the super chats, guys, and the donations to my PayPal and Cash App, which are in the description box. Again, my sprays, I will make them just for you, or I can send you a mixture with a free gift and a personalized thank you card from me. Yes, Iron Dogger, please do so. They're $18.95, shipping included in the continental United States. So message me at moonbearoracle@gmail.com. Also, if you want a personal reading, I'm doing them for donation only until June 3rd. So that means I read for you remotely. I give you the reading, a private link only you and I can see on YouTube, and you give me a donation of your choosing. All right. Iron Dogger is taking a break so I can focus on him. Full moon in Leo, go wild. Oh yeah, time to go wild. Exactly. Money to live, but don't live for money. Otherwise, we become Biff from Biff's Palace. I can't, you're not wrong. Full moon in Leo, go wild. Iron Dogger, this is for you. There are times when your best bet in manifesting and in life is to throw all your cards up in the air, so to speak, and just see where they land and how they fall. As tempting as it might be to try to control a situation, you'll be better off now if you just release and go a little wild. You'll get an answer to your question soon, so you might as well enjoy the ride. The unexpected thing is that having fun is one of the most important, powerful ways of manifesting your desires. We talked about this in another card too. Distance yourself from arrogant people. Iron Dogger, find a balance between having a great time and attending to the people who need you. Taking time for self. Stop giving everything. And I do see energy vampires around you. Worrying about something or someone triggers the law of attraction as much as positive thoughts do. So focus on the positive. Your manifestation affirmation for this week: I live in the present and release all past pain. Moving on from our past again, right? Accepting that you are who you are because of where you've been and who you've been. We've all tried on all different faces. I'm not the same girl I was in high school, right? I'm not the same woman I was in addiction. I'm different. I'm Gemma. I'm different Gemma. I accept that. And all of those other Gemmas, all of those other masks, all of that pain made me the Gemma I am today. I do see people sucking you dry vampirically. I don't know if it's financially. I do see a lot of energetic stuff going on there. Let loose, okay? Take time for you. Iron Dogger, this is very important. You're not being selfish if you want to take 5 hours to go fishing. You're not being selfish if you want to go in your office and read a book. You need to do that this week. The universe is asking you, commanding you, and telling you to go wild, by doing something for you. Treat yourself. Ghost Dragons, thank you so much. You don't have to do that. As much as I appreciate it,
but I wanted to.
It's a lot. You donate so much and do so much. I do thank you though. It really does help. Nut slap dry. Suck you dry. As in energy. Okay? Guys are a bunch of pervies. Who's next?
Dry nut sack? Oh.
Who is next?
Roger, if he's still here. If not, Mr. Crowley. Well, Crowley. Let me correct that. Crowley.
Dargo is back.
Okay.
Where is it? Iron Dogger. Yeah. Yes, there are many. I can feel it. Thank you for the verification. You are awesome. You are awesome. And you really do need that time. Don't be afraid to say no. I always say you could have $10 million. And just because someone asks to borrow $5, just because you have 10 million, you don't have to lend them the $5. You don't have to give them the $5. That's up to you. That's your choice.
Okay.
Dargo.
Do you want to?
Yeah. We'll do Dargo, Crowley, Black Dragon. If there's time, I'll do you because we have to end very soon.
I don't want one. I'm good.
Okay. Well, we're going to do a face-to-face. Dargo, I'm using the Quantum Oracle.
Uh-oh, am I in trouble?
Oh, no. I just want to use those other cards on you.
Oh, I do want to check those
out. Remember?
Yes,
Luke
I
Russell says, tonight's lesson, taking a break from living to work and do a little working to live. Exactly. And moving on and accepting our past. Dargo, you got new beginnings. Come on, guys. It's not going to get much clearer.
It's all over the place. Thank you very much, Dogger.
Oh, Iron Dogger, thank you so much. I appreciate that. It does mean a lot, and it does help. All right, so number 181. There we go. This is Dargo. A baby laughs in a bed of spring flowers, and the sun shines through an arbor of lilacs. Another baby, guys. This card makes the approach of something wonderful and new in your life. This new beginning may indicate the end of something else, as in the case of leaving a job to start a new one. Or it can mean adding a new endeavor to your present life experience, such as a new baby or a blossoming relationship, or once there was none. So get ready for something exciting on the horizon. Maybe you've been planning it and taking steps to make it happen, or perhaps you've been satisfied with the status quo and not considering a change of any kind. Dargo, even if that's the case, keep your eyes and heart open for an opportunity to start something new. Whether you're engaging in a creative hobby or beginning a spiritual practice, the energy bodes well for great value coming through in this new beginning. Affirmation for this week: I live each day with joy and optimism. A wonderful new beginning is coming my way. So again, if you are not wanting to start a family, please practice your stuff safely. Wear your raincoat, okay? Other than that, though, I feel like this is just saying, like, it's time for a fresh start. It's the same as almost every other reading, right? Making peace with your past, accepting who and what you are now, approaching everyone with kindness and love. Stand your ground. There is an opportunity coming in this week. I'm seeing like an email, or you're out doing something fun and new with new people, and you get an offer to do something, whether it's a career opportunity or something else. There's something big coming in this week or next week. Pay really attention to it. Take time to think it over. If it seems too good to be true, it is. I always say, if the price of a house seems too good to be true, it's usually haunted. So if it seems too good to be true, it's usually haunted. But other than that, like, just pay close attention, especially because of retrograde, that it's not some kind of scam or something. But I feel like the universe is offering you a lot of abundance. You just have to be open to it. And I really feel like you are. Take that affirmation and say it every morning. Looking at a new car, there you go, something fresh and new. Today is the very first day of the rest of your entire life. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Fear, forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. Okay, Crowley, not taking any more.
Yep, it's that time. Man, I gotta go back to the basement here soon.
Crowley, I'm gonna use heal yourself. I hope he's still here.
He was. I think he's just hiding.
Guys, thank you so much for all the donations. Everyone's super chat, super stickers, and also the PayPal and Cash App donations that I won't see until after. And I do check. Crowley, unleash your creativity. Card number 31. I feel like 31 is going to be a good number for you this week. Keep an eye out for it. Beautiful card. A little steampunk princess there. Crowley, your creative talents and abilities are your most powerful assets. Allow your imagination to roam without limits and access new ideas without judging them. It is time for you to be innovative and birth unique creations. If you are feeling stuck, get up and move, try new things, meet new people, read books, paint, etc. Concentrate on the area of your life where you need to be creative. Are you a great singer who needs to share your talents with others? Do you have an affinity with gardening? Can you tell powerful stories? Are you technically minded? Can you whip up amazing meals? Yes. What is your special flavor of creativity? Whatever it is, give yourself permission and the time to be more inventive. The more creative you allow yourself to be, the more fulfilled you're going to feel. Doing what you love. Again, taking this time for yourself. You love cooking, or you're a great cook. I don't know if you love it, but I think you do. Do more of that, okay? Don't get caught up into past compulsions, addictions, habits, hangups. Just like I've said so many times tonight, it's time for all of us to move forward. Maybe your spiritual journey is cooking. Maybe that's your spiritual gift. That's what you have to give to the world, okay? Take care of you this week. Cook some extra meals. If you want to paint. Whatever it is that you've been wanting to do it this week, Crowley. And you're going to be so much more at peace than you've been, all right?
Okay, Black Dragon.
Black Dragon.
And that's it.
All right.
I know of.
No, that's it. If we missed you, please let us know right now. And Edna, this is an awesome series of readings tonight. Yeah, they're like, I feel like I keep giving somebody actually said that in the comments. They're like, she just says the same thing over and over again. And I'm like,
that's because the message is being repeated.
if you listen to the message, Ralph and Cassie Francis, your personal is coming at some point this week, hopefully by Monday. Yeah, definitely by Monday. Like Monday is the latest. All right, Black Dragon, this is it. Blue Crossroads. Yeah, that was like, I think my favorite looking card of the night. I love steampunk. I love the way that looks.
I have a steampunk outfit.
Looks like that gold thing from Star Wars.
I should wear my steampunk outfit one night.
What's his name?
No, I said I have a steampunk outfit.
I know. I was thinking maybe you should wear that. I want to get one for a female. But what I was saying was that gold guy. Why can't I remember his name? Not R2D2, the other one.
Oh, 3PO. 3CPO. No, I can't say it.
C3PO. 3PO. All right, Black Dragon. This card has come up in so many personals, almost every single one, and the same way. This is a great card too. It's about letting go. It's about finding yourself. It's about living in the moment, not falling back into past patterns. I can tell you because I pulled it so many times this week. It's card number 2, the attachment card, longing and desperation, but you got it reversed. And that's just what it is. We are all connected and we're all here for a reason. What's up, Brown Dwarf? All right, Black Dragon. The mindfulness card reversed indicates an overactive, even agitated mindset. Oh, that's not the right card. I'm like, that's not right. I read this the other day. Okay. When the attachment card reverses, the woman breaks away from her web of neediness and chooses to joyfully move toward her desires. You too have the power to make this shift and live your life with focused yet unattached intention. This choice of current happiness is blessed with great receptivity and freedom. So if you're already letting go of your attachment, continue to do so. If not, now is the time to start. The universe always aligns with your joyous present action. Your affirmation for this week: I let go of desperation. I take action toward my goals while focusing on my present joy and blessings. Another card about focusing on the present, the joy, the blessings, even the hurt and pain, everything that's made you who you are and what's going on right now. Letting go of addictions, afflictions, hurts, habits, hangups, doing what you love. If you look at this card, she is entangled. Look at that web. Like, oh my gosh. But if you turn it upside down, you can kind of see her hand coming out of it. She is coming out, getting out of a codependent relationship. All right. Doing something you've been wanting to do for a really long time, claiming it as yours. Okay. You're powerful. You can do it. All right. You don't need to be caught in anyone's web. I also see a very vindictive, spiteful person that is not going to want to see you living your best life. Okay. Be careful with them and the drama they're going to bring in. Do not get re-entangled in this web, Black Dragon. Don't do it. Okay? Don't get pulled back into the BS and the drama. Guys, it is time for us to say good night. Thank you so much for coming and joining us, hanging out as always. Okay? We'll be back Tuesday night when we are live from another dimension, talking about things and stuff from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern time. Guys, I just want to say a couple things. If you would like a personal intuitive oracle reading from me, please email me at moonbearoracle@gmail.com. And it's a 7 to 12 card pull, sometimes 15 or more. I do the reading remotely. I send you a private link that only you and I can see. And then you donate to my PayPal or Cash App, whatever you choose to donate. Now, the other thing are my sprays. All right. I'm going to grab one real fast. It's $18.95, including shipping in the continental US. You guys are so welcome. Thank you. Because without you guys, I wouldn't have anything to do here. This one's called Garden of Eden, a jasmine and frankincense mixture for romance and passion. It's a handwritten label. I put a free gift in there, a handwritten thank you note from me, signed. And it's just a spray. You spray it on yourself. You spray it in your room. I have mixtures for everything. I don't have a list yet of the mixtures that I have, but if you come to me and you say, I want to be more open to the universe. I want to have lucid dreams. He has one called Ghostdragonzw for cleansing and clearing negative energy and calming the heart. Okay.
It made me calm.
Guys, please hit me up. This is a home business. I want to turn it into soaps and lotions and bath bombs and shower steamers. But right now we're starting off with the sprays. It has specially charmed crystals depending on what you want inside. Dragons has ice obsidian in his because that's also for clearing negative energy and opening the mind. All right. I also use moon water that I've been collecting since like last November or December. All right. Specially charmed. If you don't want the charms on it, then I will just use regular distilled water. If you can't spray things on your body because you're super sensitive to things like that, I have one without there's something I put in, and you can't even tell it's there to make the scent last longer. I'll just leave that out and just make it the water and the oil, and you just pour the whole 8 ounces in your diffuser. Okay. And then you have something that is going to go through your entire spray in your office, your car. Guys, it's really important to me. It's a dream of mine. I want to get enough money to open my thrift shop eventually. And I just love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out. Sorry about the commercial, but it's a home business, really important. $18.95. Shipping included, Moon Bear Oracle. And yes, Misfit Aura, exactly. These types of sprays are great if you travel to cleanse rental cars, Airbnbs, hotel rooms where you can't smudge. And also, like, after you have company, even if it's someone you love and you have fun, people bring negativity sometimes without knowing it, attachments, things like that. So set your intention, spray it on yourself, help assist out. And yeah, all right. I love you guys, and I will see y'all Tuesday, and I will see you Monday on Moon Bear Oracle for the weekly pick a card. Okay, it's not going on Gemma Jade anymore. Love you, Ghostdragonzw. I will talk to you before bed. Good night.
Good night. Bye.